Hello, people. Hope you're okay. I've been just trying to tidy up this room a little bit. I've still got loads of things to do. Takes time. This room gets so easily much of a mess. It's just horrible. But yeah, I've asked people to come on, so whether they do or not, I don't know. All they can do is let me know whether they want to come on or not. So I have, like I said, asked. But whether people can make it or not, I do not know. So I'm not going to sit here and scroll my phone. I'm just saying if I've had anything back, but I haven't. Oh dear. Hello, David. Hello, Tracy. Hello, Sue. Hello, Anne. Hope everybody's okay. You know what? I tried putting the rubbish outside before, and obviously, hang on a minute. Hello, Louise. So I did that normal thing. Hello, Melody. Oh, putting rubbish out. I took them in some, like them bags for life. The really thick, sturdy plastic bags, really thick ones. So I took them outside and had rubbish in them, and I put one down, and then it just took off. It just blew away. I just watched it go across the road, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not chasing that. No way. It was like a little mini hurricane going on out there. It was just watching all the stuff blow away. All I'm trying to do is put it in the bin. Sounds no flipping good. You try and tidy up and everything's got another alternative trying to get my words out, they're not working. Yeah, they've just got other ideas, like, I know, I'll blow away, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not chasing them. I'd probably take myself out before I bloody catch all that, fall over or something daft like that. It's about right. Just watching people come in. Hope everybody's okay. I couldn't do the next live stream on Matt's because I was absolutely cream crackered. It was like 3 a.m. and I was like, no, I've got to go to bed. So yeah, I went to bed absolutely knackered. Had to. I mean, when I finish on the live stream today, I've got to feed the noisy frogs and me jumping spiders. Since I've got quite a few. It was a long live. It was a very long live. But then obviously, you know what Matt's like. He goes into one of his stories, doesn't he? So that's what he was basically doing. He's obviously got an awful lot to say. So instead of him making it the short version, he will put all the information and all the, everything that he wants to talk about. Instead of him just cutting it short, he'll make sure you understand what he's talking about, and he'll throw everything in. Hi, Sab. So yeah, I mean, it just shows a lot of people are going through an awful lot of stuff, and obviously it's not good if somebody's getting harassed or the rest of it. It's not good. It's not fun. And people just think, well, it's just following someone around. Yeah, Matt is funny, but he just likes to explain something rather than just say a few words and get it over and done with. He wants to go into the actual full story and backstory before he gets down to the actual main point. Because sometimes if you don't give it a backstory, sometimes you don't always understand what the actual story is about. So that's the way. Sometimes it is the way to do it, but sometimes it's a pain in the bum. But it's the way it goes. Oh God, yeah. Well, it was pretty late, Sab. It really was late. And it was just a case of, now I've got to go to bed. I've had enough. I mean, I've got to get up and, like I said, finish tidying in here afterwards a little bit. But it just takes time. I'm just going through things gradually instead of just pulling piles and piles of stuff out, and then I end up nearly breaking my flipping neck falling over stuff, which isn't always a good thing to do. It really isn't. But Matt's got things to do. Hi, Faye. Hello. Hope everybody's okay still. See, you're all gradually joining. You're all getting there. Okay, David. Hurry back, mate. Yeah, wind's picking up like flipping mad out there. Yeah, there are a lot of bullies on add you on socials. I don't know what socials to send it to, Sab. Hang on. Let me see where I could find you. Don't even think I've got Discord on this phone. Might have it on the other phone. It's not that, it just takes up so much memory on one phone. Yeah, I've got Discord on this phone, but not on the other phone. Oh, flip. Oh. Have I got you on Facebook? Whose page are you on, Sab? Sebastian Kevin. All right, okay. I'll have a look for you, mate. I shall look. So there's a scary picture of me. And let's see. I'm on my page. No, come on. Stop being a spanner all your life. Have a day off. For some reason, I forgot I had people. I do know. It's just sometimes. It says we're already friends. Weirdly enough. Let's have a look. Yeah, we're friends already, mate. So hang on. I know what to do. I'll message you. Let me just find the links for it all and then I'll throw it in. Yeah, we're already friends. So let's see if I can copy that and go to, come on, Messenger. Yeah, I've got you. Send it to you in Messenger, Sab. Oh dear. Oh, B, have you sent me your address to send that stuff out to you for? You'll get 31 requests now, Sab. Yeah. B, I need your address to send that giveaway stuff to you. Have you sent me an email? Good idea, young lady. Well, it's no good you winning a prize. I don't know where to flip and send it. Hi, Dazzy. You all right, dude? Letting people stroll on in like they do. My bearded dragon's running around a little bit, so she's out for a while, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Give her a bit of bearded dragon running around space. Oh, I've got some things to put away. Some things to put up on the wall. Oh, you're making a cup of tea. Well, make us a coffee then, please. While you're there. I need to bloody sort all this in here. The stuff that I need to get rid of. It's just too much junk. Sometimes you put stuff away and it's like, yeah, do it later, do it later, do it later. And then when it comes to later, it's like, oh crap, where's all my space gone? So I need to sort out some of the boxes that are on the top up here. This box is right at the top. Oh, hi Mark. You all right, dude? So I've got to sort all of them out, flatten some of them, and sort out packing peanuts because I do send things out. Tea tastes like cardboard. Hey, well, why are you drinking cardboard tea? That's rank. Welcome back, David. Ooh, yeah, come and do my distracted. So you can be sat there talking, and one minute you'll be talking, and the next minute it'll be, oh, hey, squirrel. Oh dear. I could send you. Oh, yeah, thanks. That's one of the things I'm going to talk about a little bit, Mark. But thank you, Mark. I just hope the picture of the cat lying down, people didn't think, oh, yeah, she's that's a picture of her, you know, how do they say it on bleeding? Not unalive. Yeah, that's the word you got to say. Because that was just a picture of her lying down, looking cute. I did actually have some pictures of her with her eyes open too. So that was joyful. Oh, so your wife's got her whips out and basically saying, work, Dazzy, work. Do as you're told. So if you want, Mark, you can come on the live if you wish. It's up to you, dude. I could say, hi, Andrea, because I can just send it to you on Facebook Messenger or WhatsApp. It's up to you, mate. Yeah, I've got the she just sat there on a log as the bearded dragon at the moment. And I can't bring any snakes out because it's feeding time. And I'm not getting chomped on. Look at that. Because mind you, this one's in pre-molt. Basically, it's getting ready to shed. So I'm not feeding that one. And the other two smaller ones, they are getting fed. Yeah, that's one of the things I'm going to talk a little bit about. Hi, mate.
Hello.
How are you? Oh, are you in your man cave or something?
I live in my man cave.
Is that what you do? Ah.
Yeah. So I did this here. I built a little box here, like, yeah. So it's like the workbench on top, and then I put a front on it, and then I lined it all out with, carpet underlay. I put 3 layers of carpet underlay, and then a nice fabric all lined out on the inside. Tried sleeping in it the first night, and because I couldn't bring my knees up to my chest, I woke up at about 2:00 and 2:30 in the morning with like severe claustrophobia. And I've never had that in my life, ever. Never suffered, never had claustrophobia. But that, I had to get out, one of them. Like, I was like, it was just like, felt like I was boxed in like a coffin. So,
yeah. I couldn't do small spaces like that. I just end up wanting to punch my way out or something like that, or kick my way out.
Yeah, there's the door for it. I screw it in at the top. So, it's just a little box. But now I've just got it on the floor now. I just got it on the floor now. Like.
Oh my God. Looks like you're sleeping there.
Yeah. Yeah, sleeping here. I've just had a wash. Look, I've just washed myself. You know what I mean? I've just that. Yeah, I've got a little drain there as well. There's all
Oh
my
my
cooking stuff. There's all my cooking stuff. I've actually got a chimney pot top, terracotta one, that I put on top of my gas stove, and then that warms up. It only takes about 10 minutes to warm up, but it stays warm for about 2 hours. It's like hot. And then I turn the gas off here, and I go outside and turn the gas off on the actual tank as well. So, and I did actually build myself a little toilet as well, which I can take outside and use.
Oh my good God.
Clean clothes for the morning.
Hi, Gareth Jones.
Dirty clothes go in the dirty clothes bag, ready to take off to the washing machine or the laundrette. So, yeah, I've got a good little system here, like, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm sorted.
No way you live in that. I couldn't.
Everything's, all the lights are like 12 volts. Yeah, it's my little man cave, yeah. But, like, look, I got lights all the way around.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah, it's all good. Like, there's all my 5-volt USB stuff as well, all plugged in there. Yeah, it's good, man. It's good.
Oh, no, it's too small. I'd need more space, me. I just have far too much stuff. Far too much stuff. I've got loads.
If you knew how much stuff I got as well, your head'd fall off, I'm telling you. I've had to, the old workshop, 16-foot bloody square, like fucking 7 foot high, like, you know what I'm saying? And I've had to get most of my stuff and condense it down into this little bloody box. But what I've done is outside there's another like container, and I've got other stuff in the container just out the way, like, that I don't use. There's all my brewing tackle stuff there.
Oh God, no. Yeah, he does need a blow up camping bed or something like that.
Look, I'm not joking, seriously, look. Serious.
Oh, you're frozen. Oh, you're right now.
I've insulated it. I've got I got a fleecy blanket. I got a winter 14 tog duvet, and then I've got a cover to go on, and another cover to go on top of my self-inflating mattress, and then the 2 sleeping bags underneath as well for comfort. I'm sorted, trust me. It's lovely and warm in here. I even put a curtain up as well and hang up on me. No, I've got a dressing gown. Yeah.
Oh my days.
Jackie, you've heard what's been going on in my life recently.
No, I haven't.
Have you not? Last October, my wife kicked me out for no good reason other than the fact that I caught her son dealing cocaine. But because he's golden boy, she kicked me out instead of him.
Oh, she's gonna come down hard then. He's not your child, is he?
No.
No. Well, that's what's going to happen. She's going to come down very, very hard to her when she finds out what he's doing.
Oh, she knows.
So I mean, but when the police raid her house, it'll soon be a slap in the face.
Well, that's what it came to loggerheads about, is because I was saying there was a 14-year-old there. There's my daughter, Betty, who's now 6. She was 5 at the time. And because I actually told her and said to her, we can't be having this. The kids are in danger. Nature of this business is the people who are involved, they don't care who's in the house, right? Yeah. They don't care if there's a 5-year-old behind the bloody front door. They're just going to come and rob the place. They're just going to come in with heads and try and rob his gear or whatever else as well. Tell him he needs to bugger off with it, like. So she was given a choice, really. Golden boy, who she loves and adores and reveres, you know what I'm saying? Or husband, So it was like, and I'm devastated by it. Don't get me wrong. I was absolutely devastated by it. And do you know when she sent me the text?
She sent you by text?
4:30 in the afternoon at Armageddon.
Oh, shit. So that's how long it's been?
Yeah. So I had to sort myself out. I stayed with my mother, and then I've been staying with my friend. But it's not my, it's his son's room. His son's like 20 odd years old, and I just feel like I'm encroaching in their little space, and I don't want to, and I'm one of them as well. I am a man of my word. I've got integrity and honor and all the rest of that crap, right? Yeah, and I like to pay my way and all the rest of it as well. So every week, every month, I was giving them like 100 quid, 150 quid for letting me stay. Do you know what I mean? But then I said to him, like, listen, I'm paying rent here and I'm paying rent there. I said, I've got no money. You know what I mean? I need some money for myself to build up. So this is what I'm doing right now, to be able to build up my little bit of money to be able to go and get a place, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like,
do you actually work as well?
Yeah, I'm self-employed.
Yeah,
I've been making loads of stuff this week. Oh, you should see what I've been making this week. Yeah, I'll show you.
Making a mess. Oh.
But yeah, I work during the day and I build lots of mad stuff. Yeah, look, I've been building benches and stuff like that this week.
That's cool.
Yeah, I built 4 of them, and I've been selling them out for 30 quid each.
That's cheap. That is very cheap.
It's just reclaimed wood from an old pine bed, double pine bed. So I've just taken all the wood off it and repurposed it. Like,
well, then basically it's like a type of recycling, isn't it? Instead of it getting binned or burned or something like that, you're basically keeping it.
Yeah. Upcycling. And these as well. I got 2 of these for £10 each. They're water fountains from a southeast London school.
Oh yeah.
So they're all plumbed in and that. I bought them for £10 each, and I've sold them. I sold one for 40 quid yesterday, and I got the other one up on eBay for 70 quid because it's eBay.
Don't matter. But it's not that. It's the way they're bloody screwing people over. Is it a grand in a year or something like that? You got to declare it to taxes, and it's like, you can piddle off.
This is the other workshop across the way. We've got a big workshop over there for doing welding and all the rest of it as well.
All right. So basically, where you're located now, it's not far from where you actually work.
Yeah, it's the same yard.
Oh my days.
And it's where the farmer is as well. You know, there's a farmer here. She's got 12 cows, 5 calves, and about 50 odd chickens. And I've been helping her out as well. I've been helping to muck out and feed the cows and put fresh hay down and bed all the stables out and stuff like that for the cows. Yeah. So I have been helping her out loads, like so. And yesterday she came and gave me 10 eggs, 10 fresh eggs.
Yeah, well, that's the best way. Fresh chicken eggs is really, really nice because we go and get ours from our butchers, so it's all free range and it's all not been messed around with, and they're really nice. And then if you go to the supermarket, there's such a taste difference.
Yeah, it is. Like even them ones that I get off her, they're very yolky. Like,
yeah, they're proper. Yeah, they're proper eggs, aren't they? They're nice.
Yeah, they are very nice. Free range eggs as well. You actually see them walking up and down on the front of my body, on the front of my finger, like so.
I'm next, Banner.
Yeah. Like I said before, I've told a few people now. It's, you know, you got to have the right mindset. You know, you just got to be of a strong mentality. You've just got to have that kind of thing up here, like because I'm 43 now, Jackie. Do you know what I mean? It's not like it's not like I haven't been here before, sort of thing. I came here from Middlesbrough. I rode my push bike from Middlesbrough to Hastings. 680 odd miles I did over 9 days to get here. 14 years ago I did that, you know, and I never looked back, and I changed my whole entire life when I got here. As you can imagine, Middlesbrough, Stoke-on-Trent, Manchester, and all that kind of criminal kind of life and getting involved and all the rest of that and being on this, that and the other and just being, well, I give all that up. I came down here and I changed my life. Yeah.
Some people do. Some people grow up or some people don't. It's just the way it is.
And I ain't going back.
At least you've decided, right, I'm not doing any of this crap anymore. Yeah. I'm going to actually do something in my life and do everything properly. There are some people that actually know what to do, but some people have just got their heads so far in the clouds. That's why they end up more times living in prison than they do out of prison. That's just part of life.
I'll tell you something straight now as well. There's 4 lads around me right now who have all kind of become a bit homeless or whatever, but they have caused it themselves. They have messed their own lives up, and they're the ones coming to me. They're asking me for advice, and they're asking me to help them. Can you help me build this? Can you help me to do that? And can I, you know, I'm thinking I'm in a worse position than you are, and you're coming to me for help. How does that work?
Yeah, but I think you can do all the DIY yourself. I mean, I live with somebody and he is absolutely crap at DIY. I have to get my son to do stuff. He's terrible. I just tell him to step away from anything that's electrical or anything that needs fixing or anything. I'm just like, no, don't touch it. It will never work again. No. He's not even allowed anywhere near the computer. He's not allowed to touch it. He just, no, it would never work again. It'd be like, but I only did something. And it'd be like, yes. And now your computer doesn't work. So no. So he's not allowed. Simple as that. It's just not safe.
Step away from the drill.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like, oh, this drill's running really, really slow. Oh, it's really shit. And I'm like, it was all right until you touched it.
Don't fix what's not broken.
Oh, God, it's terrible. So I'm just seeing where the bearded dragon is. Because I've got this log about so big, and I've got it in front of her enclosure. And the reason I have it there is because she likes to stand on it. So that's what she's doing, standing on it on the log in front of her enclosure, listening. So, right. Oh, what I was going to say is, yeah, the reason why it's not been a good week, as some people will know and some people don't. I had a cat put to sleep on Tuesday.
Oh.
Yeah. So it was not very nice. And I will do a bit of a full video about it for Monday anyway.
How old was it?
She was only 6. So she was pretty young.
Yeah.
So, but wasn't happy. And the thing is, it turns out it was something that she was probably born with. So not happy about it. So like I said, I'll go in a bit more. I mean, some of it says on Facebook about it anyway, but I did a couple of videos, obviously not when she was getting put to sleep, but a couple of videos. I've done it before in the actual veterinary place, actually in there. Thanks, Sue. So I did a couple of videos in there. Then obviously afterwards, it's like, yeah, camera off, that's it. But sometimes it's just a way of remembering and stuff like that. I mean, I've got photographs of her and everything already, but I took some while I was at the vets as well, because obviously the vet goes off and leaves you alone, because I don't want them flipping doing it right away. It's like, no, I'd like to say goodbye properly, so you can do one, so not very nice. But she's getting cremated. Like my other cats, I've had cats that have passed before. They're all get put into little caskets and stuff like that.
I just bury mine in the back garden.
I've got no bloody garden. It's all slabs. So it doesn't work like that. It's all slabs. So, yeah, it is awful, dear. It is. It's really, really awful. I mean, we do have to take another cat to the vets because she's really congested, but she's already been to the vets earlier on this year, and they gave her some antibiotics, and it cleared it up for a little bit, but it's come back. And she sounds really, really rough. We've been putting her in a room with lots of steam. Bought one of them, I forgot which ones it is, but it just blows lots of steam out.
Humidifier, not dehumidifier, but a humidifier.
Yeah. So she's got one of them, and Simon put the other half, put her in the bathroom, and obviously fed the wire underneath, and just left her in there so she couldn't run away from it. Do you know what cats are like? It's like, no, what's this?
Hey, so, Tracy Jackson. Hello, DR or Doctor. I don't know what it is. And Gareth. DR, yeah. And Gareth, hello. Good evening. Oh, look at the weather out there.
Yes,
look at that.
Yep.
Look at that.
Yeah, we've been getting that. I went outside earlier and I was putting some cardboard and plastic in the bins. And obviously I put them in them big, thick, bags for life. So as I'd emptied one, I just left it on the floor to grab it, and I thought, right, I'll get it in a minute. Next minute, it just blows straight through where the bloody opening is. But the gates, I mean, so big. That small little gap blew through it. So I thought, right, I'll just grab it. Went to grab it, blew off. I'm like, I'm not chasing that. Bye, bag. See ya. I'm not chasing you. I'll probably end up falling or something daft like that. Nope. It was sod's law. Went to grab it and it blew off. It's like, nah, I'm sorry, I'm not that bloody desperate. So, good
Can't tell
joys.
if that. We got on the news, didn't we, yesterday, saying that we've got a snowstorm coming this week.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they keep going on about the bloody was it Beast from the East and all that malarkey. Well, they said that last time and it wasn't that bad. So I don't bloody know.
But that's literally, I've installed a camera outside today, and look, that's live right now. I'm looking at my camera, which is pointing out towards the entrance of the yard, like so.
Yeah. Oh, so basically you're mini security, are you?
Yeah, I'm living security. It's good that though. I could actually look outside, so if I hear a noise outside, I'm straight on my camera there. Look. It's pretty good.
Sorry to hear that, hide and seek. It's not very. It's horrible. Like I said, I mean, Rhea was found anyway, but still, that's not the point. So. It does look nice and warm. Mind you, this room's warm, but then it's because I'm in a creature room with lots of inverts and snakes and.
Yeah, Stephen's sat there all togged up, jacket on, woolly hat on, and here's me with shorts and t-shirt.
Oh my god,
loving it.
You're watching in your coat and hat, bloody hell, Stephen. Jesus, man. Sheesh.
Hello,
the other bit of bad news is, I mean, Mother's been in hospital for a few weeks now. She's been in with pneumonia. I mean, I need to go and visit her again. I just fucking hate hospitals.
That's a killer. That can be a killer as well, though.
Yeah, exactly. But she's got COPD as well, so that doesn't help. You know, she's got lung disease.
Yeah.
It's not helping. But she's actually I said to her last time, because she'd actually been in hospital before when she fell down the stairs and broke one of the bones in her neck. She had a patch on. I says, why? This is the opportunity to give up smoking. Yeah. Because, you know, your chest is so frigging bad. And she went back to it. And this is what's happened. It's made her chest even worse. So this time round, she's decided she doesn't want a patch on. But this is what's so annoying. I nearly didn't get a video out for Monday. Really didn't, because I kept getting rang. Because basically it was got a phone call from one of my sons, and I even got two of my sons rang me up in the end, and my sister was talking to me, and they kept saying, "Oh, have you seen what's happening? What's happening?" I'm like, "No." And then I got told that apparently one of the doctors had talked to my mother, and they'd put on the table DNR, and I'm like, what?
Do not resuscitate. Fucking hell.
Yeah. And I'm like, why are they asking a person who at the moment is confused at the moment? So it could be the medication. It could be that she could be having maybe early signs of dementia. I don't know. But why are they asking a person that might be confused or in early stages of dementia?
With the onset of dementia, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, my sister is next to kin because my sister still lives at home.
In that case, they should come to your bloody sister and ask your sister then.
And they didn't.
That's illegal.
And that's what she was well pissed off about it.
That's illegal. You can take legal action against that, you know.
I know. So I don't know what they're doing about it because nobody's got back to me yet. So I'm going to have to contact people and be like, you know, what the hell is going on? Because
you know how I know about all of this?
Yeah, no. Probably just trying to get rid of people. It's any bloody excuse.
No, I mean, the reason I know behind all of this information is because my wife was in the care home for 20 years and then she went over to the hospital and that's, you know what I mean? She was doing her RGN. She was doing a proper degree, nursing degree and whatnot. So the amount of stories that she told me as well. And it's wrong, actually, as well. I'll tell you this as well. When people work in care homes for a long time, it
Yeah.
desensitizes you to the situation, because you're watching people that you grow an attachment to, a relationship with, because you're with them every day. You're doing 12-hour shifts 4 or 5 days a week, whatever. So you get an attachment. You become like a relationship with these people, and then they die. But because you've been in that situation of seeing that happen so much, you literally become desensitized to it, and it's just like, oh well, one of them, like, yeah. Whereas somebody fresh, let's say a 21-year-old girl or person, let's say, would go into the job, and then for the first few experiences of it, it's like, do you know what I mean? Yeah, it's very strange. It's a very strange situation. But yeah, sometimes she would actually tell me that well, like you said, there's the conspiracy side of it as well, where it's like just they're being told to just put down DNR on most of them anyway, just to get shot, because they can't be bothered to pay out the money.
Yep. It's stupid. It is really, really stupid.
Yeah.
So yeah, not good at all. So yeah, well, apparently it's been taken off the table because one of my sons had gone up and was having a word with the bloody doctors. So don't blame him. So because obviously it's not close for me. I end up having to rely on somebody taking me in a car. So watch where she's going. I'm going to just get bloody. Hey.
Hide and seek saying no, he's had 2 cats, only young, not even a year old, and they've both passed away.
Yeah, I know. It's bad.
Horrible. Though.
It is. It is really awful.
Well, you used to see what I was like in the house last time, didn't you? When I had all the cats and that. Like, yeah, I had fucking 7 cats at one point.
So now we're down to 14 cats. It's still a lot, but still not. I mean, it's horrible.
Yeah. All right. Let me mute this camera while I have my cigarette.
Oh, yeah, it's fine, mate. Yeah, YouTube do change things. Hide and seek, it's just a pain in the bum. So.
Oh. Yeah, it's a very strange situation that we're in nowadays.
It is very strange. So I'll probably go and see whether she remembers. I don't bloody know. I don't know what the hell's going on. Jeez, Sue, what are you doing, woman?
Mine does that all the time, Sue. It puts me in top chat. You have to go up and press live.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. I miss half the bloody messages half the time when it does that.
Yeah, it's stupid how it does all that. It is an absolute pain in the ass.
Sometimes I'm reading chat and I'm thinking, why are they replying? Who are they replying? Who are they talking to? And then I go up and I change it from top to live chat, and I'm like, oh, there's a whole conversation here I'm missing.
It is a stupid way it goes, though, because you miss so much. Watch where she's gone, because I don't want somebody to come in and stand on her. So she's having a bit of a run around. It's good for her.
Hey up, Dazzy. Hello, Andrea, sorry.
Oh, dear. Yeah, so as far as I know, it's been taken off the table, but what I've been told is last time I was there, it was an orange label, so they must have changed to red. The thing is, they've not said bugger all to my sister. So the thing is, my sister's not very good at relaying information. She's terrible for it. She forgets. I can't be there all the time. It's convenient. She's got a car. I haven't. And the way price of cars and everything that goes with it, just too expensive.
Tell me about it.
So I can hear you, Forrest. I just don't know where the fudge you are, woman. That's all I can do is hear her tapping about. And she's not due to be. Hang on, when did I last feed her? No, she's not due to be fed yet, so it's all good. No, sometimes it doesn't let you out. It's an absolute pain in the ass. I don't like how they've changed all this around. They've made it harder. I tell you, she better not be going down a bloody corner somewhere. The door open. I think we've got an escapee on our hands.
She's under the table in the corner, scratching away to have a poo.
No, I don't know where she is. She's escaped somewhere.
Yeah, I second that. Sue. I second that. It should just have live chat and that's it. Full stop. Not top chat. Well, what's top chat about? Who else? Whoever puts just top chat on? Who does that? Nobody does that. Come on.
Where the hell are you? Great. Now we're missing a bearded dragon. Forrest, where are you, this silly woman? Oh, I'll have to look for her in a minute.
Oh, that's terrible hide and seek.
But for now, I'm going to have a good look for her in a minute. She's buggered off somewhere. Because that door, the mechanism that keep the door shut, the catch. Well, for some reason, well, it's not.
It's not latching.
Well, yeah, I know. But when somebody comes in, the door just comes open. It's a pain in the neck.
Latching.
I know.
You know what that is? Right, you know the plate on the actual door frame, the square one with a little bit that sticks up around the corner where it latches into, that needs to be pulled out a little bit. You put a screwdriver into it and just give it a bend out, it'll latch into it and it'll stay latched. There you go. Fixed. And you know what? I've got a box full of them up there as well. I can come round and fix it for you if you want.
Yeah, but where are you? I bet you're probably millions of miles away from me. That's a problem.
It's all right. I'll just charge you train fare. It's okay.
Oh no, I know where she is. She's just gone into her enclosure. Thank God for that. I don't need to look for her. So she went into her enclosure. That's why I didn't see her out the door. She'd gone into her enclosure. Sod. Bloody called a bearded dragon in disguise. Yes, I can see you, woman. Do have 2 snakes to feed. The big snakes don't get fed till next week. Yeah, the 2 bigger snakes. So,
yes, Gareth, yeah. I've done that as well, actually. Yes, Gareth. He's saying that sometimes you can't even comment on some people's videos and stuff like that if you're a managing mod. I've had that. I've had it sometimes not last week, week before, I think it was. There was something strange going on, and I was in regular live streams like we are. And I'm typing away. I'm saying hello to everybody. I'm saying hello to you. I was saying hello to Joe. I was saying hello to other people, and nothing was coming out. And nothing was there. And I'm like, huh? Yeah, YouTube just completely barred me from chatting for about 3 days. I'm like, what the hell? I didn't get frustrated. I just thought, fuck it, just leave it.
I don't know what they were playing at. They've just made things worse again. And then you suddenly start thinking, well, have I been timed out, or have I done?
Yeah, is it me, or is somebody done something to me? Or yeah. It does. A lot of people do get paranoid about it. Like I don't. I'm just like, oh, it must be just YouTube. You know what I mean? Fucking having a hissy fit or whatever.
Yep.
Fee 5. I think Tracy and I had a little bit of a thing like that as well at one point. Like there was a point about a year or so ago. I think we had a bit of a fallout, but I don't hold grudges.
At the end of the day,
just you know, Tracy, I'll tell you straight, Tracy. I'll tell you to your face. Look me in the eye. I don't hold grudges, and I ain't got you blocked, so I will say hello to you and etc. So you know.
Yeah, but sometimes if you feel like people are just being a bit of a pain in the ass, if you just go in the chat and just block them or hide them, then at least you're still in the chat. Sometimes it makes people feel a bit better.
Can you hear the rain? Can you hear it?
Yep. We've had rain already. So I went out there and it was all wet out there, but it's just the wind. The wind had picked up out there.
Where's my phone? Let's check it. Let's look on the camera.
Yeah.
Thing is, it keeps sending me notifications saying motion detected. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming down heavy, that.
Bouncing down. Oh well.
Hmm.
While weather's shite like this, hopefully we'll have a summer this year. We better do.
We didn't have one last year, did we? I think we had 2 weeks of it, didn't we?
Yeah, it was pathetic.
2 bloody weeks. Like, what sort of summer's that?
Yeah, it was just the worst summer ever.
And I live on the south coast. You'd think that we get, we usually get decent summers. I remember I came here 14 years ago, and I reckon first 7 years of that we had banging summers, like proper nice summers, like 2 months of pure sunshine, like sitting on the beach, melting away, like.
Bloody hell. But yeah, the weather's gone pants, but they'll just say it's global warming. It isn't, because apparently it happens every so many years. That's why we've had things like ice ages and all sorts of things going on. So it's nothing to do with what we're doing. It's something that's natural that happens. So there we go. Probably something will change and then start warming up again at some point. Maybe a few years down the line.
Louise, is that question to me by any chance? Is it like a motorhome? No, what I'm in now is actually one of the old 1990s BT Engineers box that they used to have on the back of the wagon. And it was all kitted out with railings, everything, for the putting the boxes on the walls and all the rest of it. And it's just the body of it now. It's been taken off the truck, and it's just the body of it now here. So, and it's insulated. It's the body itself is well insulated. And then I've put OSB board, strand board. I've lined it all out with that, and then I've insulated it again with thick insulation. And then I've put pallet wood, and I've lined it all out with pallet wood as well. So, yeah, this is OSB board. This stuff, but yeah. Yeah, it's like I said, I'm into shorts and t-shirt, and I'm really warm. I'm pretty warm in here, like so.
The only downside is you'd be nice and toasty in there now. When it comes to if we do get any summer, you're gonna fucking roast alive in there.
No, I'm not, because up there and up here I've got 2 fans. So I've got a fan coming in and I've got a fan going out over there, so it circulates, and it does circulate pretty fast as well, actually.
That's not too bad then if it does that. And you don't bloody
come on, it's me
roast stab.
That's one of the first things I did. That was ventilate, because I got gas in here, you see. So I thought,
oh god, you need that.
If there's a leak on the gas or anything like that, I don't want to be like, I don't want to be waking up dead. You know what I mean?
Waking up dead, yeah, that really works, doesn't it?
You're like that one, waking up dead.
I've heard that a few times, waking up dead or wake up dead. It's like there's a song by Megadeth, Wake Up Dead.
Here's one for you. This is how the universe works with me, right? I went in. I was in McCall's little shop in Sidley, down the road. It's about 2 miles away. Where my little girl is, where my friend lives and that, so they put me up sometimes. I got a room there. But anyway, I went in the shop and I saw these. What are them bloody insulated cups that you get? What are them new, them big bloody?
Oh yeah,
Stanley cups. That's it. Them Stanley cup things. I saw them on offer for like $4.99, and I thought, I could really do with one of them actually. I'll leave it for now. I got the money for it, man. I'll leave it for now. I might get one tomorrow or something like that. And as I was walking up here, it's only 2 miles, so it takes me like half an hour to walk up here from down there to get here. And halfway here, I found a bloody cup by the side of the road. Nothing wrong with it. It's a big. It's got the lid and everything. I was like, wow. Didn't need to buy one.
Somebody's left it behind, haven't they?
I don't know. It looked like it fell out of somebody's bag or something. I don't know.
Oh well.
It's a moist one, Sue.
Oh dear.
No, I'm sorted. Hey, look. I've got all the mod cons here, look. Have you?
Is that a minivac?
I've even got a Hoover.
Hi, Chelsea. Cool. Well, at least
No,
you
not
know
a problem.
back in your little mini man cave.
What else am I supposed to do, though? Do you know what I'm saying? What am I going to do? Am I going to sit on the street and beg for money and sleep in a doorway? No, I'm not going to
No,
do
you're not
that.
going to get very
I'm not
far
that
with
kind of
that.
person.
And a lot of people leave freezing to death like that.
I'm not doing that. I've got more integrity than that.
Yeah, don't blame you. But it was, I'll tell you, very, very snide the way she threw you out. That is very
It was.
snide.
It was. Hey, if you hear what's gone on through court and all the rest of it as well, you'll think that she's even more sly. I'm telling you, she's nasty about it. Proper nasty about it.
Why? She's trying to stop you from seeing your girl.
Yeah, she put down. Now, bearing in mind, I've been at home. You've all seen it as well. You've all seen it on my live streams and that over the past 4 or 5 years that I've been live streaming with you all. And I've been the main carer. I've been at home mostly. She's been going off to work. She's been doing, you know what I mean, this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
She was using my money to pay off 36 grand's worth of debt that she'd incurred. And once she'd paid it all off, but yeah, when we went to court, she tried saying that she only wanted me to see Betty twice a month, so once every fortnight, for 6 hours on the weekend. And I'm like, are you actually taking the mickey?
No, you're seeing your child for bloody what time you need. Or some people do co-parenting. My son does co-parenting with his.
So I went to court and I said, listen, all I've ever said is just equal time for the child's sake.
Yeah.
How far can you be like? But no, we've gone back to court and she's put an emergency thing in through CAPCAS, bringing up stuff from like 15 years ago before I came here. And I'm like, hang on a minute. I changed my life around 15 years ago and I've been a real good boy. I don't take drugs. I don't even drink. I haven't had a drop of alcohol for like 6-7 years. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like, what the hell? Seriously, come on.
Bring up your past if you've already sorted it all out.
Well, they said that in court. They were like, "Now we're going to dismiss that." But because you're homeless, we're going to say that she's going to stay with mum.
Jesus.
So now I have to, by May, I have to sort myself out and I have to get somewhere. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So I've got until May to earn some money, get a place, get myself sorted, and then we can do equal time then, like, because that's what they've said basically in court. So, yeah. But I'll tell you something, it's not easy getting the bloody money together. I'll tell you that now.
No, it won't be, because nobody's got any bloody money because everybody's getting stitched up for bills. And the bills are just going up for them to do less work, like the council tax. So, they're not doing half the jobs. And then you get silly little things that they've put together, some sort of bloody weird structure, and you'll be like, they've spent all the money on this when they could be spending more money on something that's, something better for the community, and you just spend it on it, right?
Tell me about it.
Just my head.
Let's not get into that.
There's so many things.
For example, I watched a video last night, and it basically, there was a guy, and he was saying, how much foreign aid has the UK sent to Ukraine? And it was something like over 100 billion. Like, hang on a minute. So what he did then was he said, on the same subject, how much would it cost to house and educate all of England's 18 to 21-year-olds for 2 years? And it came out with something like 17 point something billion, right? Yeah. And then he said, right, so also, how much would it cost to house all of the registered homeless people in the UK? And it came out at something like 27 billion or something like that. He said, right, take them figures and subtract it from the aid that's been sent to Ukraine. How much is left? And it was, it came out with like umpteen billion. And he's like, see, all that money, not even half of that money that we sent to Ukraine could have sorted out the country for a minimum of 2 years. And if you invest in our children, if you invest in our young people, and you give them that education and you give them that homestead for at least 2 years, bang, our country's just going to go economically. because then they're going to bring in money. You know what I'm saying? If we stop imports as well coming from China, or we put like Trump's doing now, he also did this as well. He said if we put a tariff on all of the imports coming in from China and other Taiwan, Bangladesh, you know, clothing like Primark and all the rest of it, like, so any foreign stuff that comes into the country, we put a tariff onto it, and we charge them something like 30% on what they're bringing in. Our country, economically, it'll bring our national debt down by more than half over the next 5 years. Yeah, the council are useless unless I've got Betty with me. If I've got Betty with me, I could have been housed before Christmas, but because she brought up caught up in 17th of December, so I was literally 1 week away from being housed, Sue. I was 1 week away from being housed, and then she got the kid back again because I'm homeless, and I'm like, oh my God. And I told them this in court as well. I said, literally, you give me 1 more week and I've got somewhere. Do you know what I mean? The council said they're going to sort me a place out. I've got bond, I've got deposit and rent in advance and all the rest of it being given to me. I had it all sorted out. Like, I'd sorted it all out. But then because obviously she's been taken out of my care again the week before I'm going to get housed, I got onto the council and I said, so what position am I in now then? Oh, you've been knocked right down to category C, whatever it is, like there. And there's up to a 3-year waiting list for me now on the housing.
Oh, fucking hell.
So I've got to do it personal. I've got to, and I'll tell you, I'll be honest with you. It's a struggle. It's really a struggle at the minute. And I'm not one to go and ask everybody for help. I'm not one to ask for donations. I want to do it myself. I want to earn the money and be able to do it myself. You know, that kind of...
So how long were you with this, your wife?
Only 10 years.
Yeah, but still, she bloody just, I don't know. Nah, that's bad.
I mean, we was only married since 2018.
Yeah, but even so, to decide, I know I'm going to boot my husband out, and I would put up with not sorting out my son that's bloody dealing in drugs. Hi, Lorenzo.
That's the thing, Lorenzo. I can't take Betty out of the country now because we've got a court order and it says not to take her out of the district of where we live. So I can't take her out to Sussex.
Jeez, that's terrible because that means you can't even.
Otherwise, I'd be breaking the law. I'd genuinely be breaking the law. I'd be held for contempt in court if I did that, and that's got a prison sentence behind it as well if they find it severe enough. Up to 2 years in prison for that.
Hi, Moon.
Hello, Moon over Miami. Yeah. So, hello, Lorenzo, by the way. Sorry, I didn't say hello. Don't worry about it. It's not crap. It is what it is. Yeah, I've got potential here. I know my potential, and I know that I've got all of this around me. I'm able to make money. Look, I'm able to make and create. I'm able to do stuff. I'm able to save that money as well. You know, you know what I mean? It's kind of one of them. Yeah, I know. I'll do it. Don't you worry. I'll do it. I'm dead set.
Good. Hopefully you find something. Yeah.
It's crazy.
It is.
Well, don't worry, because I've got all the evidence to prove that she's been lying out of her teeth as well.
All right.
I caught her son. Listen to this. Her son's stupid, right? He's 20 years old. He's never played the game, ever. He's never been brought up with it or anything. Now, I can actually say my dad was a proper gangster in Middlesbrough. And when I was 14, I left my mum in Manchester to go and live with my dad in Middlesbrough. And he brought me up until I was 18. So I spent four and a half years with my dad. And he introduced me into that gangster life. And he taught me all the rules about being in that gangster life. You know, don't shit on your own doorstep. Don't do this. You know what I mean? The general rules about it. Yeah, keep quiet. Don't get greedy. All the rest of that sort of stuff. Yeah. Deacon is his name. Her son's Deacon. And he's never played that game. He's never been brought up with that. He's been brought up to be like, you know, a good boy, so to speak. But then his uncle got out of prison and he's employed him to take over his business. And then he's gone back into prison again. So Deacon's taken over his uncle's business, drug dealing, cocaine and weed. Now, last week, I was sat outside of the shop. I was literally sat eating a sandwich. Deacon walks past me on the phone. Listen to this. He's on the phone And he's loud on the phone. He's like, yeah, man, no, I ain't got no sniff, but I got some weed. He's in the middle of the street. I got my phone out, started recording him. He turned around and saw me, and he was like, shit. He ran off. So I messaged her, and I said to her, I messaged her yesterday, and I said to her, oh, by the way, Deacon done this, and I recorded it as well, like, so that's been sent to the police as well, like, didn't get a response about that, funnily enough.
Jesus. Well, if he's that bloody much broadcasting it, he will get turfed into bloody jail.
Yeah, well, every dog has its day, doesn't it? And thank you, Lorenzo. I admire that comment. I do admire it. I do try. I do try.
Well, you're better where you are now, and like you said, instead of out on the street fucking freezing your bloody bits off.
Hey, not just that, but I see the whole silver lining of the clouds. Now think about it this way, Jackie. I could have spent another 10 years being with her, and then I'd have been 53. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Not 40. I'm 43 now, so you can imagine if I was 53, I'd be a little bit past it then, like, and I wouldn't have all of this energy. I wouldn't still be. Well, I mean, look at me, like, you know. I'm fit as a freaking
you put into it. That's the thing. If you're walking everywhere and
I cycle a lot. I do a lot of cycling now, and stuff like that. I'm very keep fitty. Like I am very keep fitty.
Well, there you go then.
Am I a mod on your channel? I don't know.
I don't think you are.
I don't think I do.
No. In fact, I don't think you've said
no. But no. There's a guy I watch. His name's Jace, and I've actually known him for a couple of 3 years now, actually.
Yeah.
And we do fitness. I'm going to be doing some with him, actually. I've just set it up so we can actually do some exercises together and see if I can find a link for it.
Oh God, I used to bloody do exercising, but I used to do kickboxing, but I can't. That's why I used to love kickboxing.
You used to do kickboxing?
Yeah, a long time ago. But yeah.
What, Dan?
But I'm not allowed to do it now because of all my stuff that's going on with me. I'm not allowed.
What colour belt did you get to?
Purple.
Check you out. I did kickboxing for about 14 years when I was a kid.
I did it from an adult. I did it purposely because I got bored walking on the bloody treadmill. I'm like, I've got to do something a bit more bloody exciting than this. And that's what I did. I was doing kickboxing about 4 times a week. I was very, very energetic. Very energetic. But there you go.
Yeah. Let me find Jace's...
Find this on here, but just make sure the sound's on. There we go. Right.
Here we go. I got him. Let me get his page. I'll put it in private chat and then you can ping it over. If people want to come along, copy clean link. There we go. I'll put it in private chat. Paste. There you go. I'll put it in private chat so you can share it.
No, it's all right.
Take it easy, hiding it.
You can share it now.
Oh. Excuse me. There you go. Oh, I'm a moderator now. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
There you go. Yeah, if you want, come on. If you're interested, anybody, and you'd like to get involved with us doing our inner core strength workouts, because they are very sweaty workouts. I'll give you that. And he does about an hour of it as well. But I'm going to be joining him on them live streams, doing some workouts with him as well now. So that'll be good.
I miss all that, but you know, you just feel lazy when you're bloody ill, like permanently ill, and it's like, no, I miss it. But yeah, there you go. Good joys.
Thank you, Sue. And as Sue knows as well, I have reached out to a few people and I have asked for help with mentally wise, you know, just sitting and chatting with people to get stuff, you know what I mean, to put things in perspective.
Yeah, but if you're in your Todd, obviously you're going to feel like shite. You know, you need to do something you need a conversation with people. Bloody hell.
This is the thing, Jackie, you know, when you moved yourself away from the areas that you've grown up in and you've removed yourself from all of that sort of stuff. I've literally been in that house for the past 6 years. I don't have much in the way of social networking. I don't have much, you know what I mean? I don't go off drinking and I don't do all of that kind. So I've literally, it's like, I've got 2 people to ask for help. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like that.
it is.
Luckily, I know Peter, and when I started my workshop in the garden, that inspired Pete to come and get this yard and do this. I inspired and curated Pete into doing this, what he's got up here. So now you can imagine he paid that back again, and he was like, "Listen, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have all this." Like, yeah, because it was because of you doing what you were doing that inspired me to do what I'm doing. Yeah, so I swings and roundabouts, isn't it? Like,
oh well. I suppose your missus should be missing when you did all the bloody handy jobs in the house as well. That reminds me, if she works, then who the hell's looking after your little girl then when she's at work?
a mum and a sister.
Yeah. A lot of messing around. Definitely a lot of messing around. I don't even see what that says. All right.
Switch account for Lorenzo. I know for a fact I'm not a moderator, and I'm subscribed, and you get an extra like off me for this. Ooh, my Sab's Workshops channel's catching up to my Parascience Investigations channel.
Oh yeah, it's another one of your channels. Bloody hell.
Well, no, because I had to split them off, you see, yeah, because I do all the paranormal and spiritual side of stuff, and then I do all my workshoppy stuff, so I didn't want to mix them up. It's the same email address and it's the same YouTube account, but you can just go in and switch accounts, like, so it's all the same, but just on the same YouTube. But the two different channels are on the same one, like, it's all linked together, so it's all good.
That's all right then. Definitely all good. I mean, I suppose I should do one day, maybe split this one up, but I'm not too sure yet. Because obviously, I can't get out as much, and especially with the way the weather's shite, going out more. Because sometimes we go around places. But I'm sure we're meant to be going somewhere in April. Can't really remember, but I'm sure we are.
Do you know one of your main videos that sticks out in my head? Well, I think it was from last Christmas, and you were taking the mick. You went up in the attic, and you was like, "We got spirits in the attic." Do you remember that?
Oh yeah.
Bottle of Baileys. Bottle of Baileys. There was a bottle of whiskey.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That tickled me. That one did. That really tickled.
Sometimes it's good playing on words, though. And it means one word, and then it means something else. Spirits, either spirits are, obviously not off this plane, or the stuff that you drink. So there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm subscribed to the other channel as well. Didn't know that.
Holistic Spiritual and Soul. That was the original name I gave to it. And you know what YouTube is like? You set a channel up, and then it keeps that tag, even though it's Parascience Investigations. The original name to it was Holistic Spiritual and Soul. So.
But that one I'm not. So there we go.
Do you know the story why I went into that? Into all the paranormal stuff? No.
Why did you go into it?
In a nutshell, without the massive long story behind it, Mum got cancer. She got told she only got told she had 4 to 5 years to live, and she did only have that long anyway. But she was in remission. It's hard to tell this. My brother broke her arm. 2 months later, she passed away of brain hemorrhage. But in the time that she was alive with the cancer and everything, I was off traveling around Europe. I was in Holland. I was in Colchester. I went over to Ireland. I was actually in Ireland when she passed away. And all this time, I used to be on the phone to her every week. Now, she confided in me and told me that she'd been trying to search for my late granddad, her dad, who'd passed away. So she'd been to like spiritualist churches, she'd been to clairvoyance, she'd been to, you know what I mean? She tried everything basically, Ouija boards, the lot, like, yeah. And she could never make contact. So what she said to me was, keep an open mind. And I'm going to tell you this confidently, that when I do pass away, because we all pass away, but eventually when I pass away, I am going to endeavour in coming to you when I passed away to show you that there is something when we passed away.
Yeah.
Now me, see, my dad's like kind of total opposite to this. He's just like, no, we live, we die, we go in the ground, worms eat us, and that's it, full stop. He don't believe none of that. Yeah, he don't believe none of it. But my mum was very like kind of open to it all. So my mum said, just keep an open mind. So I did. So I was kind of like half skeptical, but half hoping, you know, one of them. Like, anyway, 2.5 years after my mum passed away, I'd been on a 12-hour shift at a pizza factory in West Orton, Greater Manchester, near Wigan, Lee, Bolton, that area. And I come home. It only takes 20 minutes to get home. And as I got into the house, I was renting a room off some girl. I come into the bedroom that I was renting, and my ex-girlfriend, who I've got a kid with in Manchester, Alicia, she was sat up on the top of the bed like this, cross-legged, you know, back against the wall, cross-legged, reading the book. And I came and sat at the end of the bed, on the edge of the end of the bed, and bereavement came over me, something rotten. I mean, I poured my heart out, like, I really did, for about 20 minutes, and I'm sat praying to my mum, and I'm like, please, come on, you promised me this. Now, obviously, Shireen at the time, she was felt awkward, so she's like, come and sit with me, chat with me, like, you know, oh. So I did. I sat opposite her, so facing towards her, knees the same, so I'm cross-legged, sat with her, and I'm pouring it all out, and I'm talking about my mum's life, and you know how well she did. She'd bought her house, she'd bought a car auto parts business, she used to buy and sell cars. She'd done really well. She was a prisoner custody officer, she was earning good, you know what I mean? She'd done really well for herself in life, to be honest. Now, this is what happened. This is how it went down. So again, about 15-20 minutes into talking about my mum's life and reliving it all and all the rest of it, a pinprick of light started. A pinprick of light started here by my left knee. Yeah. And it was this immense, bright, white light orb of light. And it was about that big as well that I'm showing. So it was about football size-ish, you know, smaller than a football. But then what it did was it went like this. And went bink and disappeared on my right knee. Now, what made it real was when I said, did you just see that? And she said, yeah. I said, what did you see? And she said, a weird orb of light sort of thing. And I was like, oh my God, really? Did you actually saw that then? Wow. Now, what reconfirmed it was, because you start questioning yourself over the years, 10 years, 4 days away from the 10-year mark of it actually happening. So it was literally like 10 years later. I was in France, and she rang me up asking about getting a birthday present for Alicia. And I'm like, yeah, we'll sort that out. Like, what she want? Oh, she wants a bike. Oh, all right then. I was like, hang on, Shireen, do you remember 10 years ago when we was at Claire's house? And she interrupted me and she went, you mean when we saw that orb of light? So she reconfirmed it 10 years later, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm like 20. I was 22 at the time. So, you know, I'm 21, 22 years old at the time when it first happened. And that really did send me down this rabbit hole of there must be something, because, you know, I've been looking for, and that's why Matt called me Sab the Seeker, because my original name on YouTube was Sab the Seeker, and I was seeking the answers to that question. You know what I mean? Like, what happened that day? What, you know what I mean? Now, I've dug real deep into all of this, Jackie. I really have dug real deep. I can talk to you about Hinduism, the Sabado, the Tibetan Book of the Dead, the Aragon tribes, the loads of stuff across the world, all these religions and everything else. And yeah, Christianity and them sort of Catholic and all the rest of it, they don't believe in none of this, you know. I've spoken to them. I've had ministers of churches actually respond to me, write back to me, send me a Bible even. Yeah, seriously, like, And they were all saying, no, it's the devil's work, basically. It's the devil's work. He's just trying to... And I'm like, nah, trust me, it wasn't. Because all the time when I had that experience of that light, you know what I mean? When I had that experience of this happening, it all felt like... All the time it felt like someone was stroking my arm. You know, like comfort. You know, like kind of like, I'm here, don't worry, it's fine. Yeah. That's what it felt like all the way through that. So it was a comforting feeling. It wasn't like terrifying or, you know what I mean? It wasn't like scared. It was literally like comfort. And then when it went away, it was like all that burden had been lifted. You know, all that bereavement had been lifted off. It was mental. Yeah. Now, what actually confirms it to me is, right, the biggest one is actually the like the Hinduism. That's a real big one. Like Buddhism and and their kind of religions, the Tibetans and all the rest of it. Now they believe like the Sabado. That's what I believe my mum was in. The Sabado is the in-between world. It's where we go between rebirth.
Yeah.
And you have a choice in that Sabado whether you want to come back and do another life and relive and learn more, etc., or if you want to pass on to the next dimension level, the next level of being with, you know what I mean, all the people that have like passed on and gone to that next level. Like, so you're like a light spirit, you become like a guide or whatever it is, like an angel or whatever you want to perceive that as being, like that next level of entity or whatever. Yeah. So yeah, that's what sent me down all that rabbit hole. And I can chat for hours about it as well. Like there's so much behind it as well. But yeah, I believe it's true. I believe it's all real.
Don't blame you. Nothing wrong with that. It's rejected to keep us small, Sam. What do you mean? What do you mean, Sue? It's rejected to keep us small.
Society rejects them kind of ideas, and it's yeah. I think it's to keep us here. Yeah. Does anybody know anything about Dolores Cannon? Oh God, I watched hours and hours of Dolores Cannon. I swear to God, she does basically hypnotherapy sessions with people. She does past life regressions and all the rest of that kind of sort of stuff. Like, there's just too much evidence to say it's not real. There's just too much evidence to say it's not real.
Yeah, I do believe there's something else, but you know, some people don't. I do. So yeah. There you go. I mean, I went to. Go on.
You went to.
There is actually a video on here when I visited a medium, and some of the things that she said, and obviously my other half wasn't with me, and then he confirmed and said, "Yeah, what you know, saying what things were right, or what he could remember, or you know." So some of it was pretty interesting. I can't remember how long ago it was now.
But I saw a medium about 4 years ago, and she actually got it as well. Like, and I did it on purpose because what I did was, because it was with my wife's family, there was 4 of us that went and seen her. It was like 30 quid each. Like, yeah. So she made a bloody good night that night. But anyway, so they're all chatting in the back room about, oh, maybe she'll talk about this and maybe she'll talk about that. And then my wife's mum, so my mum-in-law, basically, she turned around and she was like, "Hey, Sab, what do you..." And I went, "Shh, don't say anything. I don't want to overhear anything. I don't want to get any information from, you know, because she could be earwigging and listening. So don't say anything." I said, "Don't say anything at all." So we didn't talk about me. So I went in to see this woman, like, kind of completely blank, and I didn't give her anything either. I literally sat there and I'm like, "Go on then, off you go, do your job. I'm paying you 30 quid for this. Do your job then." Yeah. And she, at first, she was like, "You've got something different about you." She's like, "You've got a very strong entity around you that looks after you." And I'm like, "Yeah, carry on." She's like, "Is it your mum?" And I'm like, "It could be. Carry on." And she did. She sat there and she mulled it as well. You know, she was like proper, like trying to read my aura and everything else as well. And she was like, "Yeah." She said, "You've had an experience, haven't you?" And I was like, "I have." You know, I wasn't giving her anything at all. Like, you know what I mean? And then, yeah, and she kind of like, and then she started like kind of stabbing in the dark, and she was like, "It's something very strong with you." And she said, "You really believe in it all as well?" And I was like, "I do." I said, but you got to tell me, you know, if you
Yeah.
believe that you've got this talent and you've got to tell me, I'm not going to give you anything. And she was like, oh, no, that's fair enough. And then about 10 minutes into chatting, she's like, it's your mum. And she was very loving. And she, you know, she was kind of reeling off stuff about my mum. And I'm like, I said, you got a nail on the head so far. Don't worry, carry on. And then she kind of like stopped and she looked at me and she like proper looked at me deep in the eye as well, like, you know, like one of them really staring at me. And I was getting a bit freaked out. I was genuinely getting a bit freaked out of her. And I was like, no, I kind of broke the silence with her and I was like, what is it? And she said, your mum's still with you, you know. And I was like, yeah, I know, I feel her around quite often. And I said, and I do tell my mum to go and see other people. Like my brother needs more help than I do. Do you know what I'm saying? I said, I got family members and I tell her to go and see them more than to see me. She said, yeah, but your mum really loves you, you know, and she's always there. She's always watching over you and that, like. And I'm like, yeah, I know. So yeah, she did. She got it right. Like, to be fair, like, yeah, that was about 4 years ago. That, yeah. I've never been to a medium before that, clairvoyant or whatever. Like, never been to one before because I never really believed in it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, sometimes you just think they like, was it cold read you? Yeah, like I said, pick out things or things that they've heard or things that they could just say to just anybody that's, you know.
But no, she got it bang on. And she didn't go like round the houses like, oh, it could be your dad or it could be your granddad. You know, she didn't kind of like gauge it. Yeah, she didn't gauge it to try and get a reaction as well. I saw what she was doing. That's, you know, I played very blank with her. Like, I was very blank with her on purpose. Like, yeah. No, it's good.
Cool. Yeah, so there is a video that I did actually do on here.
Kentucky Goblin. Sorry, hello. I didn't say hello. Sorry.
Yeah, it's was he? Was it Barry's? Was it Cats and Radios? I forgot his whole thing. In fact,
Barry Storm's Cats and Radios.
Yeah, he's one of his friends.
Oh right. Oh
yeah.
Well,
it's
and Randall as well. I didn't say hello to Randall as well. Sorry.
Well, that's who Kentucky Goblin is Randall.
Oh right. Okay. Yeah. Oh right. Okay. Well, Randall, Kentucky. Right. Got you.
Yeah, indeed. So he has actually been on my live, but I think it was Barry that sent him the link. So I don't think I've got him on Facebook or anything like that. Otherwise, I'd send him a link.
If any of you are really interested in all the stuff that I've just been talking about, Sue, as you can see here, right here in the chat, look, Sue, she's actually sent me some really interesting reads and stuff like that as well. Like, and I have read them all, and they're very interesting. Can't remember the name of them now. They're in my emails, I remember.
Well, she says Sylvia Brown books are good to read. The Conversation with the Other Side is one of my favorites and started me out on my journey. So there you go. Stuff like that is really interesting.
I told Sue as well. I told about when Betty was born. When she was about 2 and was able to start kind of talking and that, like, she started telling me and Vicky, my wife, she started telling us about her other life. And I'm like, oh. I was like, oh. Yeah, she kept asking about her other family. Where's my other mum and dad? Where's my uncle this? And I'm like, oh. You know, and it was very interesting. And I was trying to plug her for information, but I never got any specifics from her. So, I don't know. Maybe she overheard sort of my conversations and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And maybe she just, I don't know. I can't really say, to be honest with you. Barry in the house. Hello, Temporal Transmissions, Barry. Aloha, Tarantula.
Yep. Yeah, Susan. Yeah, I still got my tarantulas. Mind I'm not getting rid of them. I like my tarantulas and spiders and scorpions. Mantises and.
What started you off on all of this insect stuff, Jackie?
I've always liked them. I've had them before. I had them in the past, and then as soon as my son moved out, I'm like, fuck this. I'm getting them again, and I've got an entire room to fill now.
You've just basically always been on it since when though? Since you was a kid? Did you used to go around as a kid at school and collect the spiders out of the bush? I mean, I used to do that.
Yeah, it was better that way. You would go and capturing, was it wild spiders and stuff like that, and sit there and hold them.
I'm not scared of any. I'm not scared of spiders and all the rest of that sort of stuff because I was brought up under the pretense of knowing, being taught that.
A bit. Okay.
Oh, but yeah, I've been brought up with the knowledge and being taught that there's no insects in this country that can harm you, really. Even if they do bite you, it's not fatal. Do you know what I mean? There's not much.
I mean, the only snake that we got that's pretty venomous is the adder, and there's anti-venom for that anyway.
You don't find many, even down here. I've caught an adder down here, and you don't find many of them up north anyway. Do you know what I mean? You're not finding them up north.
And I've been told there is one that's been seen up here. So
not many though.
Nah, but
too cold.
Yeah, it does get really cold up here, and I'm higher up. In fact, when I was told one was found or seen, it was like, shit, I didn't even know there was any on there. Oh well, it's not that far away from here. Definitely not too far.
Get loads of slow worms down here though. Loads of them.
I've not seen slow worms in years.
I had one a few months ago.
Damn.
A little tiny baby one, literally. I came out of the house. It was this big. I came out of the house and I actually thought it was a bit of string at first, but then I was like, it's got a silver thing to it, like, you know what I mean? And I was like, no, that's not a pick. And I picked it up and it was a tiny little baby slow worm, and its tail had been snipped off. So obviously a bird had tried having it and it broke its tail off to be able to get away. And Betty took it into school. As I got to the school, because I was taking Little into school, and as we got to the school, I still had it in my hand, and the teacher was like, oh my God, this is like a live science project. Can we keep it? We'll take it in. And I'm like, yeah, but make sure you put it back in the grass at the end of the day, please. I don't want you keeping it in the classroom and it dying.
Yeah, exactly. Poor thing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've not seen any. Mind you saying that, since I've lived up north, I've not seen any years. Last time I seen it was when I lived in Surrey. Long time ago. Very long time ago. As you go in, let's go and see. Yeah, see what that Barry's up to, Randall. See where he is. Give him a boot up the rear end. Because I did send him a thingy on WhatsApp, but I've heard absolutely nothing back. So I don't know what he's up to today. So there you go. Oh. The ears are burning. Both of them. This is weird. Really weird. Mind it might, because this room's up to 24.
Being talked about.
Yeah, probably. Never mind. Well, both ears, because it's usually one for love and one for hate, isn't it?
I was going to say, yeah, there's a mutual feeling there then. They're talking about both sides of it.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I love Jackie, but she's got that knobhead Sab on her channel.
Isn't it? I'll talk to whoever I like. It's simple as that. So it doesn't matter who I talk to. So where are you originally from?
No, that's a very good question. It depends on your definition of where someone's from.
Yeah, okay. Then where have you lived the longest?
Here.
Yeah, there. So where were you actually born then?
Telford.
Yeah, I know Telford a little bit. I've not been there for a while, but I do know it.
Shropshire. Wrekin Hospital on the army barracks. When I was 2 years old, went to Germany, and we was in Vegberg.
We went Erlinghausen, West Germany.
All right, yeah. I am actually an army brat. Was born in the army. Then we went to Germany.
I'm an army brat.
My brother was born, and I was 3 or 4 years old by the time we come back to England. So mum and dad came out of the army. They left because they had beaten both me and my brother. So they were like, come on, let's go and settle down and all the rest of it. My granddad was ill and all. Yeah. So they came back. And then I grew up in Wigan. Hindley, near Wigan, Greater Manchester. Yeah. Smack bang. I don't know if you know where Wigan is, but like say, Manchester's here, Liverpool's here. Wigan. Literally smack bang in the middle. Yeah. On the line, like.
because my daughter lives in Bolton.
Oh, Bolton, yeah, fucking delectable area. Spot the white man now.
I know. I know. I've been there.
Full of Muslims. Anyway, anyway, yeah. When I was 13, 14 years old, I left mum, and I went up to Middlesbrough, and then I was up there for about 4 or 5 years here with my dad, and then I went to Holland, and then Colchester, and then oh god, I've been everywhere. Do you know what I mean? I ended up in Stoke-on-Trent after I went there. After I came back from Ireland, I went back to Wigan for about a year or so. Oh God, it was just out the frying pan in the fry. You know what I mean? I was getting in so much trouble and all the rest of it. So I left Wigan, and I went to Stoke-on-Trent, and I spent about 8 years on and off in Stoke-on-Trent because I was in Spain for about a year or so, just over a year. I was in Spain, and then I went back to Stoke. And then I went out to Prague, and then I was there for a few months, then came back again. And then I was in Berlin for a couple of 3 months, and then I came back to Stoke. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, so it was like, I've never really settled down until, like I said, I came down here 14 years ago, and I was like, that's it. I'm sick of all of this bouncing about here, there, and everywhere, not having security, not knowing where I'm going to be next. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's horrible. So, actually, as it was, I went up to Middlesbrough, and I stayed with a good friend of the family that I'd kind of grown up with while I was there as well, Chris. And Chris, do you know what? I was in Grangetown, where Roy Chubby Brown's from. Now, that is one of the roughest estates in Middlesbrough. I am not joking you. I can tell you loads of stories about just mad heads, you know what I mean? Coming around with axes and stuff like this, and some guy threw half a house brick at me as I was riding past on my push. You know what I mean? It was just like chaotic. It's just pure chaos there, like seriously. So Chris was like, I need to get out of here. Like, fucking hell, Sam. You've travelled quite a lot. Like, you've been here, there, and everywhere. Like, I want to go. I just want to get out. And I was like, where do you want to go? And he said, somewhere down south. And I said, right, we got 2 options. I said, I got friends in Portsmouth and I got friends in Hastings. And he said, he's like, well, what do you suggest? And I said, well, if we're talking Middlesbrough, you want to go straight down to Hastings, really, and we'll just do the all the east coast of England, like just go straight down. Because if you're going to go across to Portsmouth, you got to do the backbone of Britain, like, you know, you got to go across the Pennines and all the rest of it, like, so. And I'm not really about that. So we did, like, yeah. And we spent 9 days, and yeah, we did about 70 miles a day on our push bikes. We camped it up by the side of the road. We ate roadkill. We did all sorts. It was mental. We knocked on farmers' doors. We had admiration. We was on the news. We was in the newspaper. We was on the radio for doing this. It's all documented. You can go and find it all. It was in the Sun newspaper when we got here about it as well. They did a big story about it. We didn't do it sponsored. We didn't do it for charity. We didn't do it for anything else other than the fact that we wanted to better ourselves. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah, it was one of them, like, yeah. And yeah, so yeah. It's weird, isn't it? Like I said, it's a definition of where you're from. I can't really say I'm from anywhere, really. You know what I mean? I can, like you say, I can say I'm from here now because I've been here the longest. But I don't have this accent.
No.
It's very strange, yeah. It's very strange.
Yeah, your accent's not from the south, it's from the north. So.
But it's not a Wigan accent anymore either, really.
No. You know, you can
because if there's one myth that start talking like I used to when I lived in Wigan, like, put clogs on, lad, there's trouble there, Mel, I'll tell you all about it. Does one foot take whip it as well. Don't forget flat cap and take push iron with you, but be careful because cobbled road's a bit bumpy, like. But I think because I've travelled so much and I've had to pronounce my words properly so people understand me rather than the thick Wigan accent, I've had to lose a lot of the Wigan accent to, you know, just for so people can actually understand me. So when I go to Wigan now, what I actually get is, what's that talking posh for, lad? That's thinks that's one of them, don't they? That's wants to get back down there. Does passport say that's from down south now?
God.
I can't win. So it's like I got my own accent now. It's very strange. Yeah.
Yeah, but you do mind you saying that. You left the army when you were younger. I'm trying to think how I was a bit older than that when I left. So
Yeah.
Because we were out there. My sister was born over there as well.
Yeah. I have noticed, because, for example, my uncle was actually in the SAS for 27 years. Yeah. He's retired now. So he spent most of his life, he still lives in Hereford, SAS. You know what I'm saying? He was on the army base. He's in the army base there, wasn't he? So, yeah. So he spent most of his life in and out of Hereford. And I've noticed that because his kids, and they're the same age as me, don't get me wrong, they're the same age as me, but they have a very army people who spent a lot of time in the army. They have this very strange kind of it's a weird accent. I can't put my finger on it. It's like when you listen to policemen when they're on the phone and they've got this very distinct kind of yes, hello there, dear. Do you know what I mean? It's not posh, but it's not. I don't know. It's very strange. How would you explain that? I don't know.
I don't know at all. I'm trying to think. I remember going kindergarten and going to the first few years of school in Germany. But that was it.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch, ja?
I don't remember a lot of the German. Stupid.
Yeah, I remember some of it, to be fair.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I remember, but I was told I could speak it fluently. Now, no, I can't.
Yeah, apparently when I was about 5 years old, I could speak a lot of it as well. Not fluent, but I could speak quite a lot of it for a 5-year-old. But because we was on the army, because we was in Germany, you're around our German people and whatever you like as well, so you pick it up. That reminds me, Jesus Christ. I'm going to have to get my dad to back me up on this so it confirms it. But when we was in Germany, apparently I had an imaginary friend called Peter. But this Peter, we used to play hide and seek and all sorts of stuff But this Peter, imaginary friend Peter, used to teach me German. Now, what sort of imaginary friend do you know teaches you German? Was I in contact with a spirit when I was a child?
You could have done. You never know, because they say the children's minds are more open.
It does make me work. It does make me question.
Definitely. I'm just seeing what. Went to the pet shop today and I asked when
I just read that.
a food shipment, and they said next week to take whatever's still alive in last week's for free. I got 10 tubs of roaches, 10 tubs of micro crickets, and bloody hell, dear.
Banging.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That is really good.
Banging.
Definitely. But saying that, I breed all my own roaches from my tarantulas. But waxworms, I want to learn how to do a waxworm farm, because I can feed, when they turn into moths, them to the jumping spiders and mantis. Fair enough, that's when they're little, but when they're bigger, obviously they'll have a bigger meal. But
I haven't got a clue what waxworms are, to be honest.
Do you know what they are? They call them waxworms, but they're more like caterpillars, because they turn into moths. That's all. Because the roaches bred and had babies. So, yeah.
Brilliant.
What roaches did you get? Was it red runners or dubious DMC? Because I've got dubious and red runners. You can't eat them. They're pets.
You must get that a lot with the cats chasing the bloody.
The cats are not allowed in this room. Oh God, I hope not.
Imagine the cat would have a field day in there, wouldn't it?
All right. I've just got bacon sarnie for my tea.
Oh, has he just made it? See, he's good for something.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he makes food. That we're so fucked, aren't we?
He's a good builder. He builds food. Man's got talents.
Yes, please.
Brown sauce on mine, please.
I don't have much sauce anymore. I used to cut back on it because I used to have too much. But no, don't bother. Damn it, the bread's disintegrating.
Good night, 5. Fee 5 4 from.
Oh, Pete, night. You take care. Thank you for coming on.
Good night. Take it easy. Have a good night.
Yeah, she sat here eyeballing me. My headlight roaches, the little cow bag. She's not eating them.
Oh, God.
Yeah, they're a bit expensive to eat them. You're not eating them. I've not got loads of them yet. Good grief. What do the egg boxes do? Egg boxes.
Behind you, in the tub.
Oh, there's roaches in there. Oh yeah, I've got red runners. I've got
Observational skills, see.
yeah. Yeah, there's creatures in there. I think which one's in that? There's not as many dubious because I've moved them from a small box to a bigger box because the small box they were in it was a bit full. Yes, it is to try and hide out for roaches.
Yeah.
But and I've got hissers as well, hissing cockroaches as well. So yeah. Then every now and again, you need to clean it all out, otherwise it'd be all full of shit. I've not seen Glasgow Dave for ages either, or Mam Nam. It's like they've just vanished.
Yes, they are. That's exactly what it is. It's just a place for them.
Hide him. But it's not that they like where it's dark, but that corner is pretty dark anyway. That's why it doesn't look like there's anything in there. They're right at the back. But when this light goes off, I mean, I'll leave a couple of night lights, like one for the frogs, and there's a night light here, and that's it. But now it'll be pitch black.
Glasgow Dave and Mam Nan have got it on and they're just ignoring us all now. They're having a private. They've gone on holiday together.
Yeah, they do soak the moisture. And also, I mean, some people use different things for the bottom. Like I use substrate, soil. But some people use other things. So, but yeah. They are all due to be fed again at some point. And then I've got to feed me little tarantulas. So that'll be fun.
It is illegal to share these family court documents publicly.
I it to that. It's silly, really.
It's stupid.
It's not like we can see them anyway, so it's all good. Oh, somebody knows there's food in here. Oh, both of them know. Because both the snakes are out.
Oh,
this
God,
one
it's so much bigger. Look at that. Hey. Beats audio. Does it still switch on? Has it got power?
Oh. Micro roaches.
No, it's buggering now. I wonder if it still works.
I think it works better as well. The using substrate. I mean, some people use what's it? Chicken feed, not chicken feed, chicken crumb or whatever the hell. And I'm like,
Scratch. It's called Scratch. Chicken Scratch. It's called.
Is that?
We use it. Yeah, we use it.
Yeah, but yours will have pesticide in. The one that they use for the roaches has to be pesticide free.
Yeah. Yeah, you're probably right, yeah.
So there you go.
That is the right charger for it.
Well, where did you get the laptop from?
It's mine. It just stopped work. Well, I don't know what was wrong with it. I stopped using it last year and I can't remember why. And I got the power adapter and I've got the thing for it. So I'm going to go on. I'll have a tinkle with it tomorrow and see if I can get it working.
Yeah, she just sat there watching the bloody roaches down here on the floor. No, you can't eat them. She's not like she's half starved or anything. She had a bloody load. I think what day it was. That no, she might be getting the.
Oh, Sue, that's nothing. That is just a print. That is just one little printer at that, and I'm not even joking. Like that is just. If you saw the bag, and I'm not. It's a massive bag of paperwork that I've got, and it dates back years to a point where I am very good like this with paperwork. Like for example, when I said I went out to France, and I was living in that little cottage.
Yeah.
Here's my ticket. Here's my ticket when I went out there. Yeah. Look, 3rd of the 2nd, 2016. So 9 years ago. 9 years ago now. That's when I went out to France. Look,
Cool.
And that's the Brittany ferries. That's my ferry ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah, I keep all that sort of stuff, and I got I got a big folder of all the train tickets and everything else as well from going seeing Little and up in Stoke, and because I used to do that every month basically, didn't I? And I've had a big thing with social services recently.
Oh God.
So because obviously I've been through court and everything with Little and with Betty and that, social services have stopped me from seeing my child up in Stoke-on-Trent.
Why?
Exactly that. Oh, we just have to confirm that everything's above board, and because domestic abuse has been involved for me to support me. Hello, because what my wife has just done to me is actually classed as domestic abuse. So they're supporting me. She's like, yeah, well, we're just trying to catch up with them and do this, that, and I'm like, so basically, you've stopped me from seeing my kid now since October last year. You've stopped me from. That's 5 flipping months. That's 5 contacts that you stopped me from seeing my kid. And for what? Because I'm getting support. Are you actually taking the mickey or what? I said, I'll be taking this higher up. I said, and I want all that time backdated. So instead of once every 6 weeks, I want it once every 3 weeks now. And you're paying for it. That's what I said. And I'll get it sorted as well. So this summer, I'm going to be seeing Lola a heck of a lot more. Silver lining. Got to think about it that way.
Get a tap by this bloody button. I've got 2 wolf spiders, DMC. So as long as they don't pass yet.
How big are they?
Oh, they're just about that big.
How big did he get?
Don't know, because you can get wolf spiders in the UK as well. So.
So I thought they were just like an Australian thing, and they were like, meh. Or am I just thinking about huntsman spiders or something like that?
Oh no, I'm getting another 2 huntsman spiders again, because my other one died. But he was just old and it was a male, so he passed away. So I'm getting
Do you sell them? Do you make money on doing it?
I can do it I'm doing it at the moment on my jumping spiders, because I bred 2 females now. So I'm selling them.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that. Yeah, well, little tiny little babies. Yeah. I saw that. It was a couple of 3 months ago, that wasn't it? Yeah, that was a few months ago.
Yeah, they're dead cute jumping spiders as well.
Yeah,
really
they got the little beak. Brilliant.
Yeah, they are cute. They really are cute. Wow, you're cute as well.
That's true, Stephen.
I do like my creatures, I do. What? Getting dirty looks off the bloody bearded dragon now.
I like DMC's comment. His wolf spider was like a little ninja taking down its road.
Oh, they are. They're brilliant because they go and hunt them down. They're not like tarantulas where they go over and grab them or go by vibrations. They go after them. It's brilliant.
Yeah. Proper hunt them down, like, yeah.
She's cute, but yes, you're getting talked about again.
What's in all them little green pots then? What's all that greenery you've got growing there? What's that?
Greenery.
Yeah.
That's what the jumping spiders are in.
Oh, right.
There's loads of fake plants and everything, but some jumping spiders are in them.
It's
They do
just plastic
better.
cups with a lid on.
And they've got a little net on the top.
Yeah.
Ventilation. Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool.
Until I do the next lot, but they'll be in a smaller tub. So yeah, I'm dreading doing the ones in that blue tank. There's loads of little babies, but they are really, really tiny. Oh dear. Oh, my hands all. Looks like I've got some kitchen roll here. My hands all greasy now. I think mine's the same, DMC, and I've got the other. Remember the name of the other one? I'm terrible with names. That's why they've all got the snakes, right? Well, the newest snake that I've got, the rat snake, it's in pre-molt. I doubt it'll eat, so I'm not going to try and feed it. But the other two, I've got the corn snake looking at me, and I've got me my hognose. Where is she? Yeah, she's going to get fed in a minute. It's 2 mice that I'm just defrosting. Oh God. I can't understand when people are scared of them. They're not. Even though I had a couple of my children were scared of spiders, and it's like, what's wrong with you? I mean, at the end of the day, spiders are everywhere, so you can't avoid them. Just them bloody cellar spiders are bloody annoying little shits. Do not like them. Not scared of them, just don't like them. It's just a pain in the neck. Even all little webs everywhere. I'm going to have to get somebody to clean them down again. Because this ceiling's pretty high anyway. Are you listening, Forrest?
So
I'm looking at them in the tubs, but if I see one run, yeah, well.
burn your house down.
Yeah, you feel like that. Yeah, it's the best way of getting over the fear of it. There you go. Thank you. Go on, give him dirty looks. But don't look at me and be cute. Thank you. I've got some hot crust buns now for afters. Oh dear.
Like I said, they don't bother me at all, genuinely.
They've never bothered me.
And it's because I also, like I said, I've been brought up right with it all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I teach my kids, trust me, that spider is more scared of you than you are of it. It sees you as a massive monster that's just going to come along and eat it. That's what the spider thinks.
Gone away from you. The day one look is like, oh,
yeah. Yeah. Hey up, Keith.
Keith, where?
Yeah.
Oh,
even tarantulas, they're more scared of you.
Yeah, hi, Keith. Yeah, of course they are.
Than you are of it. And you've got the advantage. Look how big you are compared to a spider. All you'd have to do is smack it and it's dead. Come on now.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. And then I hear some urbexers are scared of spiders, and I'm like, how the hell do you cope then? Everywhere you go, they're all going to be run down, disgusting, full of webs. Yes, there's going to be spiders. So, how the hell are you going to cope?
Ironically, I've not had any spiders in here yet. I've genuinely not. I've not seen it. Well, there probably is spiders in here, but they're hiding. They've not come out. They've not set up a bloody thing in the corner or whatever. Like, they must know.
DMC, I've got black velvets as well. I love the velvet spiders. They're really cute. But one of them, she's quite big now. She's mature.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, DMC. Yeah.
I think jumping. They're little cute faces.
Oh, how's things, Keith? Anyway, what have you been up to recently?
Been anywhere exciting? Any explores you've done? Mm. Once I finished eating these hot cross buns, because I don't really want to contaminate food with creatures. So once I finish eating, I will see if I can show one.
Bear with me a second.
Okay. I don't know where my other tongs have gone. I can't even remember what I was doing. Do you remember, Forrest? Because I forgot. So I always have conversations with the bloody bearded dragon. It's funny. They are. They are really cute.
That's all right. You're not mental. I did exactly the same with the cows today when I was feeding them. I went over getting them all fresh hay and that, and I was literally sat there, stood there talking to the cows, going, "So what's it like being in this life? Did you have a previous life, or what's it like?" And this cow was just stood like with its head facing me, just staring me in the eyes. And I kind of started stroking the top, like giving it kind of good scratch on the top of the head, like kind of like that. And I'm talking to it, going, "So, what life did you have before this? What's this life compared to like the last life?" And it literally, as I said that, it kind of went, "Get off me," like that. And then it kind of went away from me. I was like, "Oh, all right, you don't want to talk about it then, fine." Yeah, very strange.
Oh no. I've got a pet bloody. Especially when you go to there's a place not far from here. Man, yeah, I've even touched bloody other cows before. I went to this petting farm. In fact, it might be on one of my videos as well. With two grandsons stroking cows, bloody deer, goats. Goats are crazy as it is. Sheep are funny, but the bloody heads are. When you touch them on the heads, you can just feel the bone on them, and it's like, wow, that is so hard.
Oh, honest to God, if you've seen the carbs as well, they're like puppies. When you put all the fresh bedding, that put big bale of straw down, like, and spread it all out for them and that, like, and then we close the gate and let them all in, like, oh my God, they're jumping around, they're giving a little kick in the air and all the rest of it, they're proper like, honestly, they're like little puppies.
They really are.
Yeah, they're so cute. Honest to God, it's unbelievable. You wouldn't know it.
Go on.
I was going to say you wouldn't know it unless you was around them, like, you know what I mean? One of them.
I remember doing my work experience on a farm, and it was feeding calves. They were dead cute.
The chickens as well. They know as soon as you walk in.
The chickens are bloody mad. Come over, yeah. And you're like, no, you're covered up. That's funny. Like crazy things, but like, hey, it's bloody pecking me, you little shit. But yeah, it's all good and all fun and games.
Love heights.
I've got vertigo and it's not by choice. I just, even walking, sometimes I'll be going, I was like,
got a video on my phone from being on the cherry picker last year, and I'm right.
I'd love to put that.
Got it fully extended as far as you can get it out, like up to the roof and that, and it's literally going.
Oh yeah, a cherry picker. Be like, yay! Right, that's it. I'm not talking to anybody. I'm staying up here. No, they're pretty cool.
Hello, Leah.
So let's have a look. It's a bit strange that you developed a fear for heights, Stephen. Very, very strange. I wonder where that's come from. Really strange. I'd let a centipede crawl down my pants before I do heights. No, I don't like centipedes. I know Leah, Unusual Pet, she's been bit on the boob by a blue centipede. It's like, no, do you not like them? Bloody hell. So you've done all that, doing different things, heights, telecom and IT. Or telecom.
I don't have many fears, genuinely.
I try and get over. I mean, I used to have a fear of needles, but no, I'm not anymore.
I'm not scared of needles either. I did tattoos for bloody 12 years.
I'm full of tattoos now, but years ago, I mean, I've got bloody holes and, on my ears and stuff, but, yeah.
Labret twice. Nose, eyebrow twice. Oh, sorry, this eyebrow.
I've had my eyebrow done. I've still got my nose piercing. And then I've got 2 of my other ones, rings, they've been taken out.
Yeah, can't beat a bit of self-mutilation, yeah.
You fear your children, I'm saying nothing, Keith.
I did most of my own tattoos. I got a big
I don't know where Brewster is. I think she's getting ready for tattoos, yeah. I've got tattoos on my leg.
I've done all them myself as well.
Damn.
Yeah. Can you tell what arm I'm right-handed?
Yeah.
I've covered this arm, but I haven't done this arm. One of the most difficult ones was doing this up here because I was like, that tattoo machine was pretty much resting on my face as well. I was doing it like, yeah.
Oh no, I do need more tattoos though.
Most painful one was here down my shin. Doing these down my shin. Wow, it's on the bone, straight on the bone on the shin.
I can't see with these pads. But I've got a tattoo about so big on my leg on my leg. One about so big, but I had them both done at the same time on both legs, and they were my first tattoos. I had them done on my legs. I'm like, go on. So
no, here's the irony. 26 tattoos altogether I've done. No, sorry. 23 tattoos I've done to myself. Three have been done by somebody else. That was done by somebody else. That was my first ever tattoo. And what was it? I had a bit of colouring. Oh, that spider. That's what it was. That spider there.
Yeah.
And I had that, and somebody else did that. I can do tattoos to myself, and I don't really feel the pain of it when I'm doing it to myself. Maybe it's because I'm concentrating so hard on doing the tattoo that it takes away that feeling of the pain, so to speak, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
As soon as somebody else touches me with that needle on that tattoo, I'm like, what is that about? Me doing it to myself. I can sit there and do it to myself all day long. I've tattooed.
Oh, God. No!
I've tattooed my little man. That was a very strange situation. I was going to do Fred Flintstone, because he'll make your bed rock.
Oh, my God.
I got F-R-E-D. And then he went. And I was like, what? God. Really? You're into that now, are you? I don't think so. So I had to stop. God. So now it's just got Fred written down.
Man, you probably think we're called Fred.
I would show you, but I think it's a bit inappropriate.
Yes, it is very inappropriate. Oh dear.
I can prove it.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
That's a very strange situation, yeah.
I bet. I don't know. When I've had tattoos, obviously they hurt a little bit, and then after a while, it's just like the pain goes, and I'm just like, and people. I sometimes be either looking through my phone or sometimes took a magazine, and people will be like, "You all right?" I'm like, "Yeah, of course I am."
I'm thinking how I could take a picture without actually exposing what it is. Do I do a real close up of it where you can just see the thread on the skin?
Oh my God. Keith, I don't want to see his internet history either. It's going to be bloody disturbing, isn't it? Very disturbing.
No, because all the naughty stuff. all the naughty stuff I do on an incognito tab, so that's fine.
Oh yeah, that's safer, I suppose. But seriously, there's nothing in there edible, and you can't eat the leopard gecko. She's not edible. No. Yeah, blinded. So now Sab has gone all quiet and he's run away. Ah! Where are you going now, woman? Oh, you're going to eyeball something else up now, are you? Bloody crazy bearded dragon. Yeah, I need to clear out some stuff in this room. Go through them boxes on top of there. And then bin a load of stuff. And hopefully I'll make a bit of room. She's been doing that bloody tattoo for ages. A long time.
No, I can't take a picture without it exposing what it is.
Oh my god.
Trying to get right up close, but no, not working.
Yeah. That's no good. You got a bad head, Leah. Blame Terry, it's all his fault. Yeah, exactly.
That's brilliant.
Oh dear.
DM, who was it who said it? Oh, Keith. And doorstep's brilliant, because like, hang on, I've got to do it properly, haven't I? Hang on, I've got to put my hat on for it.
Uh-oh. Keep Fred under wraps. Yeah, he is doing. Uh-oh.
And doorstep's brilliant, because like, if we didn't have doorsteps, we'd fall down a great big hole every time we come out of our house.
Oh, God. Oh, no. Damien's got 2 heads. I don't want to know about this. It's disturbing. He keeps pissing his sides. Oh, dear.
Yeah, I've got to keep Fred under wraps, I'm afraid. Sorry.
Yeah, it might scare the neighbours. That's usually my excuse. Don't walk around like that. You scare the neighbours. I don't give a shit. So I'm buying a little sign because across the road, she's a right nosy bitch. So I'm putting something. Hi, Becky. Something really sarcastic.
Good evening, Becky.
Yeah. Enough said. So I'm putting it on the window. I mean, I'm not allowed to. When she was nosing, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to give her the bird. And then I went in to do something and called back out. And she was gone. It's like, damn. The other house like, no, don't do that. It's like, but it's too tempting. She shouldn't be such a nosy bitch. You can't be doing with people that are eyeballing every few minutes. It's like, seriously. Oh my God, yeah. It's annoying when you get people like that. It's like, really? All I was doing, I was parking up my mobility scooter. Where had I been? What's it, my mobility scooter? I've been doing something. But it was so tempting. I really wanted to give her the bloody finger. No. Oh, when you watch some of the Karens on YouTube, they are some of the things that they do, and you'll see them screaming like, and I'm like, what the fuck is up with some people? Some
yeah,
people
I watched one yesterday, the day before.
Yeah.
Some woman got out of a car and started screaming at the driver, the female driver behind. She's like, you cut me off, and all this. And she was actually the one in the wrong, like, yeah.
Yeah.
And so the husband got out of the car and he's like, what are you going on about? Like, you know what I mean? And she starts having to go at him and he's like, listen, just go away. And she slapped him. So he picked her up and did a body slam on the floor and then got in the car and drove off. But then you know what Karen's are like? She sat there like playing the victim, like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, throws the first punch, but as soon as they get a punch back again, oh, he hit me.
Oh, I know. They're all the bloody same, aren't they?
Seen him peeking through the net curtains, yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. Bloody right nose gets. Yes. Oh, yeah, some of them are off the bloody trolleys. I mean, the only thing, somebody said, "Oh, you're a Karen," when I said something about somebody parked and they left about that much gap on the pavement, and part of the wheels were over the yellow lines, but the other half was on the pavement, and it was like, so how the fuck am I going to get past the mobility scooter? It was that small, the gap. Nobody, even with a pushchair or a wheelchair, could get through. And the main road on there is terrible where I live. So it's just like, really? So I actually videoed it and put it as a short. And you get people, oh, typical Karen. It's like, no. If I was complaining about nothing for no reason, I'd understand. But I weren't. And they said, oh, maybe they were disabled. I'm like, no, there's people I've seen them parked up like that. And they are legitimately taking disabled people in, or taking disabled people out, or they're moving things into their houses. That's different. And a lot of them are like, oh, yeah, it's fine. I'll say, I'll sit and wait until you finish what you're doing. I don't mind. And at least they turn around and say, oh, yeah, I'll be a few minutes. It's like, yeah, I'm fine. I can wait. But when somebody does that and they've just buggered off, nah, that's wrong. Very, very wrong. Bloody idiots. And said, oh, it's probably somebody that's disabled. No, the guy that ran out of the bloody house and jumped in it when I eventually got across the other side of the road, he is definitely not disabled. No way. Really bloody came out of the house, bloody type of jogging, and it jumps into the side and buggers off. I'm like, yeah, really? I don't know. That's what I mean. There's no need for it. Something wrong. Okay.
There's something wrong with that.
Yeah, definitely. Well, there's a couple of mods in here, so if they're being arsey, then they will get told to bugger off. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, there's some bloody stupid, ignorant people, but seriously. Definitely. But they're across the road. It's like, really? Even my next door neighbour says her children call her granny curtains. Comes to something even the kids notice. We too low. Oh, how you been doing something wrong?
I got a fox outside.
Have you? Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's just gone that way. I've just missed it. I was just about to show you, but it's just gone. I was just about to show you, but it's just gone. Oh,
well.
Way. I'm waiting for it to come back so I can show you.
Don't matter. Oh, hi, Thomas. Long time no see, mate. Hope you're good.
Thomas, hello. Unusual pets.
Yeah, Leah. Oh, she's over there again. Oh, bloody hell, that door's open again.
Come on, little fox, where are you? Come back.
Oh, yeah, bearded dragons are great. I'm okay, Thomas. I mean, I was saying earlier, I've had a cat that passed away on Tuesday, so that wasn't good. And obviously, I've got my mother in hospital, so not fun. Definitely not fun. Oh, I'm getting eyeballed by the frog. One of my frogs, it's usually the female. When it's feeding time, she'll sit at the front waiting. She's a little sod. And there's 3 frogs in there, but it's always the same one frog, always waiting for me. Thanks, Thomas. But yeah, this frog always waits when it's food time. Just knows. I have to watch because the other times it tries to bite you, but obviously it's got no teeth. I've got 3, Leah. My Pac-Man frog died a few weeks back now because it just wasn't from day one. It really wasn't doing that well. It just never ate well or anything, and it didn't matter how much moisture I kept it in or anything like that. It just didn't do well at all. Yeah, rats are cool, but I've got no room at the moment. Yeah, thanks, Leah. I'm a bit gutted, but if I do get another one, maybe I moved it too fast into another enclosure. I don't know. A squirrel or a chipmunks. Well, I went seeing somebody who's got a squirrel, and the squirrel that he said. I mean, when I first seen her when she was dead young, she would come to you and sit on you, and I had her falling asleep on me. But obviously, she's imprinted on the people that are keeping her, so she's a bit funny. But yesterday, for the first time, she decided. I kept getting told, "Oh yeah, she still likes you." I'm like, oh okay. And then last night, she decided to jump off the unit, land on my bloody head. All you get is me, blah blah blah, on my head. I'm like, what the fuck, you know? Bloody squirrel bouncing off my head, little sod. So that was fun. Yeah, sugar gliders. Yeah, they do look cute. Yeah, pets are family no matter what. Oh. No, I can tell the difference because it's like the slight difference of coloration of green that they are, but they're meant to be white tree frogs, so they're not completely dark green. And this one that's eyeballing me, I know it's there's two females and one male in there. So I'm just going to shut this bloody door again because it's come open again.
Well, isn't that strange? So, was it Stephen saying that you wanted a squirrel?
All right.
Who was it? Was it you, Stephen? You were saying that you wanted to keep a squirrel as a pet. So I've just done a bit of research on, is it legal to actually own a squirrel as a pet in the UK? Right. Here's your answer. You cannot own a squirrel in the UK under these pretenses. If it's a grey squirrel and you kept it captive in a cage as a pet, you're probably breaking the law in the UK because the wildlife laws are enforced by the RSPCA and you're causing it distress. If the grey squirrel comes and goes from your home as it pleases, nobody's going to give a crap. However, greys are actually classed as vermin and you can humanely kill it in certain ways legally, but you have no obligation to. If you trapped one and let it go, you're actually breaking the law.
Yeah, you can't re-release them because the grey squirrel that he got, well, somebody found it as a baby. They took it to the RSPCA and they were going to euthanize it, and he turned around and said, "No way, he was going to do it because they're seen as an invasive species,
a vermin." Yeah.
Squirrel. So basically, if you do get one, you can't release it, but you can't release it anyway because you're looking after it and it imprints on you. So if they do go out, they're not going to go far. They'll come back and want to stay with you. So basically,
So further on it says, so trapping a grey is a damned if you keep it and damned if you let it go sort of deal. So they say, so don't say anything before releasing it if you're going to release it, but also you don't have to say anything if you keep it as well. But the red or brown squirrels are heavily protected in the UK by law and are very timid. You might eventually make friends with one in your garden, but you should never hinder its movements. There you go. There's your answer. I didn't know that as well, to be honest.
Yeah. It's bad. So it's awful, though, that they would put them to sleep. It's like, why? They're cute, fluffy things. Oh,
so cute.
Yeah.
Playing with it. Are you sure it was playing with it?
Yeah, they still play. They're still pretty. Yeah.
Saying that though, see, most people have this concept of like cats and dogs will never get on. Do you know what I mean? Like, rabbits and cats, they'll never get. When I lived in Middlesbrough, when I was when younger, obviously, I got a place and oh my God, I had an Alsatian, I had 2 cats, 2 rabbits. What was the other thing we had? It wasn't a chipmunk. What was it? I can't remember. But anyway, I literally got them all in the box room, all of them together, and I spent about 4 or 5 hours just sat in the middle of the room, playing with them all, getting used to it. Do you know what I mean? And after that day, I shit you not, They all got along. The rabbits, oh my God, the rabbits were the most boisterous. The male rabbit would run around and it'd run up to you, it would nip you and run off again. Do you know one of them? It would play with you and it wanted you to chase it. And it was proper, like, playful, like, yeah, and it got really, like, kind of aggro as well. You know, it used to sit there.
People don't realise that rabbits can be pretty aggressive. You just don't realise.
Yeah.
They can do. I mean, I've had rabbits.
It had so much character, that male rabbit did. Honest to God, it was unbelievable.
They're brilliant rabbits. I had rabbits. I mean, the longest one, we actually lived over 10 years, so...
But I believe all animals can get along together if they're brought up in the same environment as from babies. If they're all brought up from babies in the same environment, they'll all learn to get along with each other. It's one of them. It's just like, you know what I mean? I think if you remove what they perceive as being a threat to each other, if you remove that, then it's fine. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, my rabbits all got done, Leah, so the male rabbits... In fact, I only had one male rabbit and the rest were few female. But the one that lived the longest, she was female. And I got them all done. They all got the bits done, so it's not just... Yeah, stop some... I think it's... What's the stop for females? I forgot what the hell it was now. Was it ovarian cancer they can get?
I don't know.
Yeah. So I got them done anyway. I'm like, I'm not breeding them. I'll just have them as, pets, the family pets. I'm not breeding them. No way. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Rabbits are cute.
The mental rabbits are. They're proper mental.
Oh, yeah,
they are. Proper loving. So much character behind them.
Oh, yeah. They are funny. Real cute. Oh, dear. They are. But the thing is, there's not many animals I don't like except for centipedes. But yeah, I've had pet rats a long time ago. So mice, hamsters, guinea pigs, rabbits. Oh, I don't know. Oh yeah, I've had goldfish a long time ago.
Yeah. My dad breeds fish. My dad does tropical fish. He's done it for many years. Since I was a kid, he's done it. Siamese fighters, Alex Ottles. He's got some big catfish sort of thing in his tank at the minute.
Oh, catfish grow absolutely huge.
Yeah, massive thing it is. It's big catfish. He's had it for years. Literally had it for years. He's had it.
They grow huge catfish.
He said it's really strange because he had it for the first 3 years. He had it in like a 4-foot tank, and it only grew to a certain size, and it stayed that size. But as soon as he put it in the 6-foot tank, it started getting bigger again. Yeah. So then he put it in his 12-foot tank, massive tank that he's got, like massive tank. It's like wall feature in his bloody living room sort of tank, like And now it's like 2 foot long. It's massive.
Yeah. Jesus. Oh no, I wouldn't have a pet leech. Bugger that. No way. Your blood? No.
What?
No freaking way. Burn it was a couple of times a year, but that's not the point. No. Having something
I'll tell you something strange. Leeches, actually. When I dug my garden out a couple of 3 years ago, then I dug it out big, deep, real deep.
Yeah.
In the clay where the water board was, there was leeches in the clay.
No way.
Yes.
Was it so some sort of like moisture in there? Because sometimes when you dig down,
yeah. Like I said, there was like a water table that was running through. That makes me think: how far has that water come underground for them leeches to have gone through that water? Like, yeah, that's strange, that isn't it? So they actually live in the water boards under the ground. You know, like it's like a water table. For example, you got a slab of sandstone, and where the two bits of sandstone have broken in between, and then the water's got in there, it makes like a little stream that runs through the sandstone. So they're obviously getting in that water there, aren't they? But where from? Did they go? I don't know. It's very strange, man. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, it is horrible when anything bloody dies, even your inverts. It's like, no. I mean, me bloody. Which one is it now? trying to think which tarantula it is. I think it's called the Popliteria regalis, or what's it? Indian ornamental. It's a male. I'm like, how can you be a male? No, don't do it to me. I mean, yeah. Basically, I should really give it away to somebody so somebody can use it as a breeding project or something, because I won't breed them.
Yeah.
But no. So that you buy, was it? What spider? Something did die recently. I think it was me. Cuban gold, and that was a male as well. But I'd had that for ages. So I'm surprised he lasted as long as he did. So he only died. Did I check? Was it a
Oh,
weekend?
that's better like.
I'm like, no, yeah, it's better, like, because it's not as grainy. Still got your grainy lines a little bit, but it's not as
You have
not
to
as
swap
grainy.
and swap sides.
Fair enough. Oh, it's annoying when they pass away. It's like, no, don't leave me. So there you go. Oh, I hate it when it happens. I'm due to feed the little ones again, but I think I'll wait until tomorrow night to do them. So I'm going to feed if they've got any flies, because the fly culture wasn't doing too well. No. Oh, there is some. Good. Got some human spiders to feed. Where's the other culture? I don't know where the buggering hell that is. I need to actually make a fly culture.
Oh. Where are you based?
She's in Wales. She's in, I think it's more South Wales.
Mm.
So something is going on.
Flight radar 24. Let's have a look.
Does sound a bit sussed.
Flight radar 24. Let's have a look. See what's going on.
I want to see where my other bloody culture is. I put them in. No. I remember binning that one. That one's not turned, does it? No. So where's my other one? Oh,
Accept.
I don't know. Boris, find me the culture of flies. And what I've done with it, I'll actually need to buy some more, actually. Come on. Do as you're told. Didn't want to see that. And there is a military bunker system down the road, too. Oh, is there?
There's a helicopter, not, well, I say it's north of Cardiff. And there's a helicopter in Exeter. I'll show you so you can see it. See.
All right. Oh, you look at the airspace. Fair enough. Cool.
That's what's going on right now, live. Flight radar 24.
You've got some videos come on your phone.
Yeah, it's an advert.
Pain in the ass adverts.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want to know what's flying over the top of you.
Yeah. So where I live, it's not too bad. It's just further on where there's estates, and it's like, oh yeah, something's kicking off again. Never mind.
Oh, and you can actually, hang on. You can click on each individual. So there's an air ambulance that's just gone.
Oh, right. So it lets you know what's there.
Yeah, it lets you know what the oh, they were Chinooks, were they?
Chinooks. Fair enough. Jets.
Yeah, and if you click on that again, it'll tell you what it's for.
Ooh.
It's pretty good, that flight radar 24. Yeah, and jets. Ooh.
Sounds interesting.
Chinooks.
Your orders. Let's see, because some things I need to order. Oh, fudge. No, maybe I got it from somewhere. Oh, no, I got it from here. I'm going to get some more.
What's that?
Some more fruit flies.
Airbus.
Oh, they'll come on Saturday. Good. Buy now.
Where have they gone then? Let's have a look.
Buy now. You got an Airbus? All right. Maybe they're chasing you.
Everyone's on it. Everyone's on it now. Look, everyone's looking.
Matt's there with his laser pen calling the UFOs. It could be.
Oh, it's mental if you zoom right out on it and actually do like a world map. Look at that. Look how many airplanes are in the sky.
Wow.
Right now. Yeah, right now. Hang on. Oh, it won't let me zoom out anymore, but look. You can go across. It'll look at that.
It's loads.
That is what's in the sky right now. How mental is that?
12 o'clock at night, and that's what's in the sky. Wow.
Yeah, look at it.
It's loads.
Hundreds.
That's a lot.
Papua New Guinea. What? What?
That's a lot.
Wow. South America. China. Oh, no, that's China.
Oh,
Australia.
no.
China. Australia. Egypt. Oh, look over Africa and Egypt, man.
Wow. Oh, it just proves that people are going here, there, and everywhere. Sometimes even the other side of the country, they just jump on a plane and go. So there you go.
And if you thought that was bad, America.
Bloody hell. But they're hours behind us, though, aren't they? So, yeah.
I saw a video, and they were interviewing this American woman, and she literally turned around and said, well, I don't understand. I mean, if the UK is 6 hours ahead of us, why can't they just tell us what's going to happen in the future? I mean, logically, she's not wrong.
Yeah, but seriously. It's a time difference. It doesn't mean something's going to happen. Jesus. I tell you, some people have definitely been dropped on their heads. Seriously. I'm surprised somebody wouldn't have looked at him like, are you for real, woman? Oh, my God.
Oh, let's check my eBay, see if I've made any deals.
I don't even know if I've got you on Facebook, Damien. Otherwise, you could come on.
No, I've not made any sales.
Is it on your friends list, Leah? Be easier to ask. That's if Leah's heard me. He's in the group. Ah, right, there you go. I'll throw it in the group chat then. Hang on. Adverts. He's in company chat, right? I'll have a look. Have a look. Just copy that. Yeah. And go to the group chat. There you go. Company. Right, everything's jumping up and down. All right, there you go. I've thrown it in there. Sorted. Hold on. Get rid of that. Keep that. Get rid of that. And go. Yeah. I'll come off Amazon. Don't want to be on Amazon.
It's a date. Custard cream party. Oh, I love custard creams as well. I do love a custard cream.
Yeah, I'm cutting back on sweets at the moment. I've even had to give up me licorice. But there you go. I'm trying to be good.
I love licorice. Licorice doesn't love my teeth though. I should have said my teeth don't love it.
Yeah. Oh, Simon's getting his teeth fixed soon as well. He's getting them sorted.
I wish I had the money for it, honestly. I really do.
I well know.
It cost about $2,500.
Yeah. Oh, no. I wanted my bottom teeth because my bottom teeth are a bit not straight. So I thought, right, because I was at the dentist yesterday. So how much does it cost to get them straightened? This is just my bottom teeth. And he's like, well, we're going to do this and you'll have to file the little bits of the brace and everything, and they line them all out. And I'm like, and in the end, it came up to £4,000. I'm like, no, it's all right. I think I've changed my mind.
Genuinely need all of mine ripping out now.
Yeah.
All of them. All of them. I don't like showing them, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
That's why I hide. If you notice, that's why I hide my mouth a lot. Like when, that's why I do that. But just so you can understand, I literally need them all ripping out and sorting out. Like, and the ironic thing is, where is it? I can show you a picture of me 5 years ago, and I got a full set of nice teeth as well. 5 years, they've gone.
Okay, what happened to them?
How is it just 5 years? And I look at I floss. You know what I'm saying? I'm always with a toothpick and getting all the, you know what I mean? I'm always doing that as well. So, I reckon it's because I've been at home all the time and I'm just on the coffee. You know what I mean? I got sugary coffee all the time, and I reckon that's what's done it, to be honest with you.
I don't know.
I was drinking my coffee.
Yeah, but no, I don't know.
Yeah, I've been through so much pain as well.
Yeah,
I've been through so much pain with my teeth. It's unbelievable.
Touch wood, I've not had toothache yet.
Well, in my little first aid pack here.
Okay, go on.
I'm genuinely prepared for it. Where is it? It's in here somewhere. This is a brilliant first aid pack. It's got everything you need in here.
Get any water. Okay, thank you.
Painkillers, water sterilization tablets, bandages, resuscitation shields, even a little toothbrush, hand sanitizer.
Oh, bloody hell.
That's just one side. Let's open the other side. And that's not my main one. My main one's up there. I've got a big first aid pack up there. Look, you see it there. Look, see, big red one up there. Yeah, just see the corner of it there. I've got a proper big one there as well. But I've got plenty of painkillers, moisturizer, earbuds, another toothbrush, Fusidine cream. Oh, here it is. There we go. That's my little saviour when I get really bad teeth. When I got really bad toothache, Oragel. Yeah, that is a godsend, I'll tell you that now. It's benzocaine, but a little bit of that rubbed on the teeth, and oh my God, pain gone.
DMC, basically, Sam.
I'm at home, mate. I'm at home. What are you on about?
Was it an old BT thing, don't you? That
BT Engineers box, yeah.
Yeah, that's his home because he was booted out by his wife. Otherwise, he said he would have been homeless, but he's basically modernised bits and pieces for himself. So, yeah.
It's my workshop, but it's also my living space in between as well. So during the day, between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m., it's my workspace. But at 5 p.m., I shut shop. I spend an hour until 6 o'clock cleaning, brushing it all out, wiping all the sides down, wiping all this down, putting all my tools away, packing them all up, making sure everything's away. I've wired it all up. I've even put insulation curtains and all the rest of it up. I've got lights, I've got electric, I've got everything going on. I've got gas, I've got butane and propane hooked up. Yeah, so I've got a little heater there, I've got fans in here, I've got ventilation. I've installed all the switches. Look, yeah, I've got my little what you call tech station. There's my little brewing station. There's my little cooking station. Yeah, I've got clean clothes. There's my little box to keep everything in during the day. So this, look, I'll show you. I get my drill. It's fantastic.
Hang on a minute.
I undo that screw there. Yeah, and that opens up. Hang on, push it. Pull that screw out, and that opens up in my little box, and everything goes in there during the day. So I pack all my bed up, I pack all this bed up and I put it inside of this box. All my clothes go inside of there. And
Yeah.
I've actually, oh, this is brilliant. This, look, you'll love this. But let me just lift this corner of this bed up so I can get in there. I've actually got a food box full of food in there as well. I've got steaks, I've got eggs, I've got butter, lard, pasta, rice, spices, everything you need. I've got it all in there.
That's
and
cool.
then yeah, it's all proper. Like, I've got it all proper set out. And then that goes back in there and keeps it closed. So,
you'll have to get some sort of mini fridge or something like that for when it does get a bit warmer, unless it gets really cool in there, because obviously things are going to deteriorate because of it not being in something cool.
There's nothing ever kept in there fresh enough, long enough to, you know what I mean? I only get like 2 or 3 days worth of food each time, and then I just keep it topped up like that, so it's all good. And because I do go to Pete's house, because I got little one, I do have my little one with me, but I go to Pete's house for that. So I pick her up after school on a Wednesday, and I have her until about 7, 8 o'clock. And then Mum comes and picks her up. And then on the weekend, I have her from 10 o'clock in the morning until 6 o'clock at night. And I spend at Pete's house doing all that. So when I'm at Pete's house on Wednesday and let's say Saturday or Sunday, I take my dirty wash bag. I put all my dirty washing in that bag, and I take that with me. I get it all washed and then dried same night. So it takes a couple of hours, but I just wash and dry it, it's all there, and then bring it all back ready. And I rotate my clothes as well, so, you know, I've got fresh clothes there ready for the morning. I keep everything up there above the heater so it dries it out in between. I've got water in that canister there. I've got a funnel, like a sink, that goes outside. There. Yeah. I do have my own little toilet set thing, you know, shit in the bucket. But I take that outside, and I've got a little box thing outside there that I use to go and put that in and sit down. You know what I mean? They've got one of them portaloos down here, you know, off the building site. They've got a portaloo down here. I refuse to use it, mate. It's minging. It's horrible.
They stink, don't they, portaloos?
Yeah, it's horrible. I don't like it.
It's not in the woods.
I'm on a farm.
Yeah.
I'm actually on a farm, yeah, and I do help the farmer out as well. I feed the cows, I bed them down, and I put hay down for them, and I feed the chickens, and I muck out the chickens twice a week, and I earn my keep here. Don't you worry, I do. It's like paying my rent.
Yeah, he's not bothered. He'll tell you. She's saying she thought she was just being rude, but she's not being rude.
Do you know what? I'll explain it in a different concept. So, about 10 years ago, I was actually, like I said, I was out in France, just showing you the ticket. 9 years ago, I was out in France. When I went out to France, I actually had the opportunity to buy 2.5 acres of land with a cottage on it. And it's a beautiful little cottage. It's only tiny, but it's a beautiful cottage.
Yeah.
And when I went out there, Dave, the guy I was going to buy it off, he was literally 6.5 grand. That's all he wanted for it. Cheap as chips, that, you know what I'm saying? You can't fall off.
Yeah.
It had a big meadow out the back. It had a 3-stage reed bed. It had a well. It had a little stream going to it. I landscaped it. I was out there for about 4 or 5 months. I landscaped it all. I did a ram pump system. Yeah, so off the grid life. I built that little thing into an off the grid life. But while I was doing that, at the time, my daughter was 14. So now, obviously, you can imagine she's coming up 24, you know what I mean? Yeah, she's at that age now. She's got 2 kids of bloody self. But her mum kicked her out. She's from Middlesbrough. Her mum kicked her out while I was in France. And she said to me, she either goes into care or you come and pick her up, one of the two. And I'm like, God damn it. God damn it. So I couldn't just abandon my child. So I came back. And I went up to Middlesbrough. I picked her up. I came back down to Hastings. We spent 8 months in emergency accommodation while we got sorted out. And then I got a flat. I was in my flat for about 6 months. I met my wife. You know, we started, you know what I mean? And then we got together and all the rest of it. I gave my flat up. My daughter went gallivanting off away again. So she buggered off. I think she's in Liverpool now. Yeah. How she ended up in Liverpool, I don't know, to be honest. But so yeah. It's one of them, like. So anyway, that's why I didn't do that off the grid life. And what I wanted to do was what they called, like, self-sufficient, off-grid homes, eco-friendly, you know, all that kind of sort of stuff. Like, what I wanted to do was, on that piece of land, I was going to convert that cottage, being completely off the grid, and then build another one next to it, sell one of them and rent one of them out. So it gives people the taste of the life of being. And then once I'd made the money on that, I was going to go and build another one, you know, just building a little empire, doing all of that. That was my pretense of doing it. So yeah, I you know, so I've been doing this for quite a few years, really. I've had all this knowledge here, but then I went and settled down, and I had a kid, and I got married, and I did all of that life, you know. I had the family life, but then this has just happened, like I was saying to Jackie earlier, in October last year, when I went to Armageddon. My wife sent me a text message saying exactly this: I spoke to the council. You don't have any rights of being here, because she never had me on the tenancy agreement. Would you believe?
Really?
So technically, for the past 8 years, I've been homeless. Technically.
Hang on a minute.
Yeah.
Basically, that's another lie then to the council. So why didn't she say that somebody wasn't living there? So, you know, considering you're both married.
Oh yeah. And all my money that I had coming in, because I was self-employed and I was on uni credit in between, and I was building the business. That's what I was on, new enterprise allowance scheme to build my business and do what I was doing. So I was supposed to be getting help and funding and all the rest of it. They stopped the new enterprise allowance, and then 2.5 years later, they told me that the new enterprise allowance scheme had stopped. And I'm like, hang on a minute. You were meant to be helping me build a business, and now you're telling me it's all just gone. Like, what? Hang on, you didn't give me any help. Like, what the hell? And they were like, oh yeah, because your wife had been declaring every month that you hadn't earned any money and you hadn't been doing any business. And I'm like, what? She'd actually had the .gov signing thing, the UniCredit signing thing. She had all of that. And then every month she'd like ask me to go and just get the code that they text me and put it on. And then she'd declare that I had no income and all the rest of it. She was using my £400 each month to pay off her 36 grand worth of debt. She was giving me £50 a month pocket money. No word of a lie. I was getting 50. My bank statements all prove this. Right? And then when we got to court this time, and she's like saying, yeah, he was controlling and he was manipulative and he was doing it. No. Whoa. I think you'll find it's the other way around.
You're giving lied. And you're only getting 50 quid out of your bloody wages.
Yeah. And then she got driving lessons. Well, even that as well. See, this is also something else I can throw in as well. I was doing my driving lessons last year. Right, and I got halfway through him, and then I said, that driving instructor's not very good. He's not paying attention. I know how to drive anyway. It's the gears that I had a bit of trouble with. It was literally just the gears. And the reason I had trouble with the gears was using my left hand with the gears. I'd been on site machines and dumper trucks and all the rest of it, and doing all that, the gear sticks on your right-hand side. So my brain had got used to using my right hand for the gears. So switching around and doing it, that's the only thing I needed help with. But he was so he kind of had it in his head, but you can drive, like, you know what I mean? And I was like, I was doing really well, but it was like when I came to a junction, you know, when you like kind of, and it was all kind of like that. My brain would kind of, my hand instantly went with the right hand for the gears, and I'm like, oh, no, it's wrong. So that kind of caused you know what I mean? Yeah. But he was just sat on his phone, like looking at his phone, and I'm like, mate, come on, like you're meant to be helping me here, like show me, like help me, guide me. So I said to her, right, I want to switch driving instructors. And when I said that, she went, oh, can't bothered. And she went and did her own driving lessons and then bought a fucking Vauxhall Mocha out of my money. It's a piece out of my money.
Yeah, she owes all that bloody money herself.
So now what I've done is, I've done exactly what I started to do pretty much 10 years ago. And now... Right, here's one for you. I can share this as well if you really want me to. I won't, but I can do. I can prove what I've been doing for this past few months. So, I was on to claiming land in England, unregistered land. There's little pockets of it all over the place. Now, the way that you actually find these little bits of land is, for example, here recently, not far from where I live, they've just had a new bypass road built. Right, it's called the N-Bar. Havenbrook Avenue, if you go and look on Google Maps. Now, down that road, there's 2 farms that have just been sold recently, like February last year. They've just been sold for housing development. 250 houses is going to go on one of the old farms. It's called Kittai Farm. Go and have a look on Google. You can go and look at this as well. So what I've done is I've paid £26 for the land registry title deeds and boundary lines and land, what's owned by people, etc., etc.
Yeah.
And I've done it pretty much in this big area of where I've seen it down, because obviously I know that I go out camping and I do all this mad stuff and all the rest. I take the kids out across the fields and all the rest of it, as you do. And I've noticed, and I've actually found 3 little pockets of land. One is about 3/4 of an acre, so it's quite big actually. Like, you know what I mean? You could probably fit 2 houses on it if you was really clever about it. Another one is like it's not much. It's about 20 foot by about 15 foot, little corner bit. But then there's like a big pond with loads of trees around it as well. So I could. Well, no. Now my plan is now knowing the knowledge that I've got, what I can actually do now is I can actually go and put a fence up around one of the pockets of land, the bigger one I'm going to go and do. I've already started doing it, to be honest with you. And what I'm going to do is you fence it off and I put my name on that fence, and this land is being managed by me.
Yeah.
Any inquiries, contact this number, my number. All right. So if anybody rings up, and if nobody contests me now for, I think it's 10 years, right? If nobody contests me about that for 10 years, that land becomes mine. I can actually register it into my name.
Cool.
So I'm going to take that little silver lining of her not putting me on the tenancy agreement for the past 8 years, me technically being homeless. Those 8 years already spent. I can already say I've been looking after that land and I've been managing it now for 8 years. So now I've only got 2 years left until that becomes mine.
Yeah, cool. Mm-hmm.
So that's my little plan now.
Yeah. Well, hopefully it works out for you.
There's no hoping, there's no luck about it. It's all ingenuity, it's all knowledge, and it's all using your noggin. It's all about that, right?
Definitely.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do now. So, and where I am right here, I can literally walk across that field there, and I'll be there in about 15-20 minutes. I'll be there from here. So this is a good base to actually set myself up, keep myself quiet, keeping toes with the farmer. She did have somebody over here for about 2 or 3 years, and he was homeless as well. When she first came across him, he was in the bloody greenhouse and there was snow, you know what I mean? And she was like, his nickname's Weasel, right? Uh-huh. Don't ask me why. I don't know where it came from. And but he hasn't been around for the past couple of 3 months. He's disappeared. He's just gone off, like, you know what I'm saying? So now she's obviously said to me, like, oh, well, if you don't mind, do you fancy helping with the chicken? I'm like, yeah. So now she doesn't even need to ask me. I'll just go at about 10 o'clock in the morning. I set up and I do bits and pieces for her. I make things, I fix things, I clean things up, and I keep things in order, etc., etc. She's cracking on 70 years old, like, you know what I mean? She's struggling to lift a bloody bucket of feed out for the cows. So I keep going over and saying, behave yourself, give me that. Do you know what I mean? But she's independent, you know. She's like, well, she's an old bird. She's independent. She's like, no, I can do it. On my back. You know, one of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, using my noggin, that's exactly what I'm going to do now. Well, she thought she'd fucking screwed me over by not putting me on the tenancy and doing all this and me technically being homeless for the past 8 years. No, I'm going to switch that around now, and I'm going to use that time as in, like, I've already been on that land for 8 years. Prove me wrong. So now I've got 2 years left. That's all I've got left, and that land becomes mine. So now I'm going to go on, you see, like this cabin thing here. When my 2 years is up, I'll just pick this up, put it on a trailer. I'll go and take it down there, and I'll go put it on my bit of land. And I'm set again. I've got solar panels and all the rest of it as well that are in the office here next door. I've got 2 great big solar panels, so I can set all that up as well. I'll be self-sufficient. I'll genuinely be self-sufficient. I'll get myself a little wood stove burner. You know what I'm saying? I'll do everything like you do off grid and that. Like, yeah, that's my plan now. You see, so just pick up, carry on from where I left off 9-10 years ago.
Yeah, but eventually you're gonna have to have something a bit bigger for when your daughter comes over.
well, there is this as well. Like, yeah, well, in between, I think I've got a friend who's gonna help me out, and we're just gonna kind of blag it, if that makes sense. We'll get one of them tenancy agreements from the post office, so I can take it into court and say, yeah, I'm sorted. Do you know what I'm saying? They can't prove it
Yeah,
wrong
I
anyway.
don't
Do
blame you.
you know what I mean? Yeah.
Why's that door open again? I'm gonna kill him. But
And
yeah, I don't blame you.
there's actually there's a six berth static caravan here, but it's full of stuff. That's what she said. She said, yeah, I'd let you stay in it, but where are you going to put all the stuff? And it's a bit damp in there, you know. And I'm like, don't you worry, I'd sort that out. Literally, look what I built here in a couple of months. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It took me a couple of 3 weeks to build this thing. You're like, come on, get me on it. And she's like, I'll have a word. So she's going to try and see if she can sort it out for me to be in the static here for a while. So that's kind of something more. It's like more permanent, basically. Something I can actually say, you know, it's a space there and it's decent. She's got her own. Betty's got her own room and etc. Like, you get me? Like, yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Don't blame you. Right.
So
hopefully it'll work out for you.
It will do, because I'm going to make it work.
Sounds pretty cool.
But yeah, there are ways and means of actually doing this, and you can. A lot of people don't know how to do it, and trust me, it's taken a few years to get the research and get the knowledge and actually know everything that I know as well. Like, it hasn't been easy. I won't lie. Do you know what I mean? It is a lot of research, and it's a lot of learning and being diligent as well about what you do and that as well. Yeah, you got to be. And I'm clean as well. Don't get me wrong. I'm a man of my word. I'm a man of honor and whatnot. I do keep myself clean, as in like my area. I'm very environmentally friendly, let's say. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't like leave rubbish around. I don't burn plastic. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I make sure everything's above board, and yeah, I do it.
Door again, because when he came in, say he was going to bed, he's left the bloody door open.
Oh, the cats are gonna get in.
I don't want the bearded dragon doing a run up, so I'm just gonna come out of her enclosure again. Yes, you. I'm watching you, lady. Oh. So getting eyeballed by the bloody frog, though.
You got me on socials, well known. I'm sure you
there
are.
he goes.
Twerk, Jackie, twerk. Twerk that ass.
No, Jackie's not working. Jackie doesn't twerk. Doesn't work like that. Alright, I'm going to go and mine this. Yeah, these are
That's a good idea, actually. Unusual pets. I've been thinking about that as well, actually, but it's finding. Think about how many of these urbexing that you see.
Right, where is?
Everybody who does urbexing is basically giving you a heads up of where places are that you could actually go and take over. But you've got to be careful about that sort of situation, taking over a property, because what you'll find is you'll spend a couple of 3 years there. You'll end up doing the place up to an extent where it's livable and, you know, manageable again, right? And it's actually worth something again. And then the owners will turn up and go, that's mine, that. And they'll take it straight back off you. So all them 5 years worth of hard work that you've put into claiming that, it'll just get taken off you again. So
yeah, that's bloody right, isn't it? And then they'll be like, oh, thanks for all the work you've done.
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah, exactly that. So you've got to be very careful when you do all that. See, trust me, I know. I've been researching this for a long time. Trust me, I know the ins and outs. I know the pros and cons of it. So you've got to make sure, obviously, what you've got to do on that behalf. Then, if you're going to claim like a like house or already built place, let's say, you know what I mean. What you've got to do is you've got to make sure that it's already been abandoned for 15 years plus, minimum of 15 years. And then you got to go do the research on who owns it as well. Do the land registry.
Yeah, the land registry tells you loads.
Pay the 30 quid and find out all the title deeds and land boundaries and all the rest of that kind of sort of stuff as well. And then what you're gonna do is you'll get a name of the person who last owned it, and then you find out whether that person has passed on, whether the land's been passed over in title deeds to anybody else. And if it hasn't, and they haven't been there for 15 years, then you can take it.
Cool.
So there are ways and means that you can do it, but you just got to be clever about it. Yeah, you just got to be very... I've been looking at bits of land, actually, that I can buy as well. I saw a nice little bit for $8,000.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Come on, woman. Why are you eating it that way? Well, she's going to be ages eating that mouse. Seems well known's going to contact you via your channel.
There you go.
Sebastian.
Under the sea, darling, it's better.
Oh my God.
When you take it from me.
Oh my days. You've got children then.
Not a crab, he's a lobster.
Yeah, true. Yeah, but isn't he bloody Jamaican or something like that?
That Sebastian at Gmail, I made that account when I lived in Stoke-on-Trent, and I must have been 25 years old. So that Sebastian Gmail account is literally almost 20 years old, man.
Bloody hell.
How many people have actually got a Gmail account that's almost 20 years old, man?
Oh, no, mine's MSN.
MSN? Oh, man, that's even older.
Yeah. Mine's an MSN.
AOL as well. Remember the AOL ones? Yeah.
Yes, I remember the AOL ones. Yep. Yeah, mine's MSN. So that's why it comes as Jackie Green _3, the number 3, at MSN.com. That's how old it is. So it is years old.
MSN, yeah. Good night, Thomas. Take it easy.
All right, night, Thomas. You take care, mate.
Crab cat.
Yeah, I've still got my old Yahoo one as well. That's old. I think that's a little bit older. No, I used to have another one. I got rid of it.
The Y-Files.
22 years old. Yeah, but my MSN's like really old. Because I used to go in the chat rooms on Yahoo a long time ago.
Oh my God.
Yeah, the chat rooms.
Chat rooms and Yahoo. You could actually talk about anything back then as well without any fear of being punished for it.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, all the chat rooms and everything. Yeah.
There you go, Sue. Sue's on it. Look, Sue's on it. Look.
Just found unclaimed estates. Bloody hell, woman.
Told you.
Terry said, I bet you did dirty pitch. What?
Back when computers were steam powered.
Shut up, Liam. Get back in your box. You're normally quiet. Come on, piss off. Come on, get back in your corner. I know you say you sit in the background, but go on, bugger off. Go and pick on you.
It's up to you. Going on.
He's on Failbook.
There you go. Well known.
There you go. Facebook me. Oh my days. Jesus, your face is as red as your shirt. Oh dear.
I don't mean that literally, by the way.
Liam,
I meant Facebook.
Oh my days. No, Liam, you're not alive now. Bugger off in your corner. I know you sit in the background. It's between you and Barry Little. So I know Barry Little sits in the background as well. Well, he does the background stuff as well. So I know there's people about. But it's right, really. You meant it literally. Oh, my days.
It's been a while.
No, I don't want to know about that. Don't use contact information. That's for Facebook. Well known. That's what that is. Where you find the name is under.
If you go on Facebook and type my name in that I've just put,
the entire name. You'll find him. It comes up. I just didn't realise I already had you on there, but I've got like 1K of people on there, which some of them I may need to get shut off, but I don't know. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, bloody hell. What are you out again for? Just trying to think when I last gave her any food. So I got them on Saturday. No, she must, yeah. So she is due some. I'll give her some in a minute. I'll get the locust down for her. Only on YouTube. Exactly. Simon's left this dish. I'm going to move it here because I'll probably knock it off. I'm going to give
leave a comment on one of my things so to contact you then.
Oh, he's only got on YouTube.
I'll tell you what.
Just go to his email.
I don't give two hoots. Dum dum dum.
Giving out your phone
number. You know what? Over the past 4 or 5 years, I have actually given that number out many times. I have never had any problems. Never had any problems. And what's the worst people are going to do? Text you a horrible message? Prank call you?
And you're going to do that? Okay. She's eyeballing at probably the other roach now. Ooh, prank call.
I only charge £15 a second for that one. Hey there, big boy. Want to have some fun? This is Candy Sab here.
Oh my days.
Well, you can ring my other line, and that's a cheaper one, right? It's only £7.50 a minute, but you know, all it is it's just heavy breathing. £7.50
a minute.
Get
locked up for that shit.
If you want the mega cheap one, I can give you the ultra low premium line. It's only £3 a minute, but all it is.
Okay. Really get locked up for that shit. Jesus, man.
What's your favourite scary movie?
Yeah.
Comedy ones.
Yeah. That'd be The Evil Dead 2. It's funny.
I like the comedy ones, really. I'm not really into really scary movies, like legit scary movies, you know, like where people are getting murdered and all the rest of that kind of stuff. Like, I'm not really into all of that.
I do, but I usually take the piss out of things. Like, bloody hell, that's going to hurt in the morning. You know, it's all sorts of things. It's like, shit, the big cameraman's got lost again.
Yeah, I am such a critic when it comes to films. I can't sit for a film without pointing out all the little mistakes and stuff like that.
Yeah. Like, what the fuck's she doing now? Put it down, you damn. Oh, yeah, I do all sorts of things. And they sit there and I'm just watching and it's like, what are they doing now?
Yeah, Scream's a good one. I like that one. That's such a joke.
Oh, yeah, the new plot twist. Yeah. Scream. Yeah, Scream's funny. But the last one was a bit weird.
They all got a bit weird, like Final Destination. They were really good the first 2, maybe 3, third one maybe. But after that, it just became about gore and blood and all the rest of that kind of stuff. Like, that's all it became about. Like, they had so much good potential with that as well, to follow on the lure of being death is following you and it's going to do this. And it's going to. It's such a good concept.
And everybody's going to die in a certain order and everything. Yeah.
You know, they all go for a bit off track, don't they? Like, yeah, and then they ruin it.
Yeah. Repossessed, yeah, that's funny. It's funny. It's a Leslie Nielsen. So I've seen that. Yeah, shock factor, not horror. Yep. sometimes they'll do something and you're like, oh, is that it? It's become to the point now, it takes a lot to bother me. I sit there and watch, it's like,
it's boring.
Okay, that was boring. I'm not watching that again.
Yeah, it's boring. You see past it. You see, that's what you see. You go deeper into it in your head than what most people just sit and watch. Oh! You know when the jump scares are going to happen. Like you kind of like you know you can hear it in the music and shit. Like
says Sab, remember to delete your number off chat.
No.
You can remove it as well, Liam, if you want. Just remove it.
You can ring me. Just text me first what sort of phone call you want.
Oh my God.
A heavy breathing. I got the slapping of the chops.
Oh God.
I got the talking.
Oh, you're not a manager. Oh, is that? Well, you've got to be a manager mod to do that. Fuck's sake.
Hi there, Liam. I'm here for you. I'll do anything. Oh, well, they're big, but oh, it's so big. Your toe, that is. Your toe.
Yeah, that's what I'll take it away. I'll remove it then. It's gone. There you go.
You done it. You got it.
Yeah, it's gone. I've removed it.
Okay, thank you.
You bellend, Sab. I already have your number.
See?
Hang on, I've got Liam's number as well, so I don't know what you're on about.
You got OnlyFans.
I haven't got OnlyFans at all, you cheeky item.
No, she's got OnlyFams. Only family.
Hang on a minute, Leah. You've got Blue OnlyFans as well. Cheeky woman.
Only family is the Texas version of OnlyFans. My mama's my sister, and my daddy's my uncle.
Yeah.
You want to see all our pictures? Join our OnlyFans.
Oh God.
I mean, I can do.
God. Do you dress up in video calls? Yeah.
I got a turkey outfit. I got Blurk, the proper, latex mask things, the alien one. I got that. I got an old granny one as well, actually.
Oh my God. Oh, shit! He was only just typing it then. It's been up for ages. For fuck's sake! Put it in again for him.
Oh,
he's hard work.
There you go. Hey, whoa, what are you doing? Oh, I hurt it when it does that.
Tell me when you've typed it in, unknown.
I've done it. I've put it in.
I know you put it in, so I'm waiting until he says he's done it, and then I'll take it.
Oh, right, yeah. Sorry. You're talking to well-known, yeah.
So once he's wrote it in, I've taken your number down now myself.
I got it. I got you. Hang on, let me mute.
That's not me, though. I don't know who's... Oh, that must be well-known. Yeah. Right, I'll remove it now, if he's got it. Remove. All right, it's gone. So there you go. So there's no stalking allowed.
Sorted, he's got it.
Yeah, exactly. I've taken it off now. Sheesh. That was a scream.
There you go. Yeah. I'm watching you. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, of course you are. I'm on YouTube. I know where you live. Yeah, I'm in a BT fucking engineer's box.
Really bizarre shit.
I bet you can't break in.
Like, I know where I live. Where you live, and I'm like, funny enough, I know where I live too.
I've got 3 great big bolts going up the door so you can't get in.
Oh, dear.
I always wondered what that was. It's a crocodile, isn't it?
Where? Oh. All right.
Got a little sucker on the end.
Jesus.
So, this week, I'm going to be making some clocks.
All right.
Look at them beauties. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. And they're like, I picked them up for nothing as well. I literally picked them up from one of the old farms down here when the old man passed away. And literally, some like jippos came and took it over. Like, seriously, after a couple of months, kids have all been in there and smashed it up and that. But when I went over there, I got into the garage bit. It was like the door had been broken down halfway. And I went in there. There was so much brass stuff. He was a clockmaker.
Cool.
Yeah, and look, there was pocket watches and all sorts in there, and I'm not joking, like loads of stuff.
Pocket watches down.
4. I've got 3 of these, right? 3. Look how much stuff's in them. Look how much stuff's in them. Wow. There's clocks, there's the springs, there's all the brass fittings, there's all, you know what I'm saying? There's loads of stuff in there. Hang on. Let me just dig around in here a little bit. There's an old pocket watch in bit.
All right, cool.
There's a face for one of them. There's some more. There's another little one.
Cool.
Very intriguing. But I literally got a box full of that stuff.
Cool.
That's just that one. I've got another 2 boxes of that up there as well. Yeah, pocket watches, all sorts. Just loads of brass and gold.
Nice.
And mother of pearl, and all that sort of stuff. So much stuff. So I went over with the bike trailer and I filled the bike trailer full of all the stuff yeah, it's very, very good. But yeah, and I've been thinking about selling them as well, actually, because them pocket watches they've got in without. Hang on. Let me get one so I can show you exactly what I mean. So, like, that's the inside of a pocket watch, but they're actually inscribed. Look, they've actually got.
All right, so the watch, the actual maker.
Yeah, the serial numbers and the maker and all the rest of it. So that's like, yeah, it's ready to go.
Nice.
Yeah, there's loads of it. I've got about 8 of them pocket watches in that one. Well, all the faces are in there and stuff, so you just have to. Hang on. For example, that needs a new face. That just needs a new face fitting onto it. It's inscribed. It's got all the stuff on it on the inside. Absolutely fantastic. So this week I'm going to be making some clocks.
Right.
Just waiting on the clock mechanisms to turn up from eBay. Oh, bugger off. Go over there.
Keep you busy for a while.
Go on, bugger off. Go back over there. And last week, I made loads of lamps.
All right.
With the Lichtenberg on it.
So that's a lamp?
Yeah, I put it on a base. So I get that. Yeah. And then I put it on a base.
Yeah.
And then I put a light unit on the back of it here.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah. Little LED light unit. Like this.
Breaking things.
Oh, I set my doorbell off. But yeah, I get these little lamps. They've got LED lights on the inside. See, USB 5-volt. Just plug it in. They've got a little switch on it as well. So I'll sit that on the back. Yeah, plug it in here. Yeah, pretty bright as well, actually.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'll sit one of them on the back of it. So, yep, I got a few of them to make this week. It's all going on. I'm going to make some money, don't worry.
Oh, fair enough. Well, at least there's one way of making money, isn't it?
Tell that to my chins.
Yep.
Yeah, I might do actually. I might do a live auction on. I've got so much stuff. I've already made so much stuff. It's in the office. It's all on shelves. I got some scaffolding boards. I did Lichtenberg to them, and then sanded them. Made them nice again, varnished them up, and I made them into shelves to go in the office next door. And then what I've started doing is like them lamps. I've already got 4 of them lamps in there already set up. I've got some shelves. I've got some whiskey boxes as well. I've not got any in here to show you. I'll show you one here. Probably better. Gallery. Oh, I got some roll top.
You've got to set your mind to it.
Roll top. The freestanding baths, the roll top freestanding baths, the old nice ones. You know what you see in movies? Yeah, they're the feet. I got some feet for them.
Hold on. Put it back on. Show us again so I can see it because I put it on big screen.
They're on eBay right now for 50 quid.
What are they?
Roll top, freestanding bath feet.
Oh right, that's cool.
Cast iron ones. Just sprayed them up and sanded them all down with a wire brush and then sprayed them back up again. They look really nice actually.
Yeah, they do.
Quite big as well actually. Quite heavy. But they're beautiful. They are, aren't they?
Oh yeah.
What was it? What was I showing you? Oh yeah, there's one of the lamps. That's already in there. It's got Edison bulbs on it and whatnot.
Oh, cool.
Yep. Oh yeah, these are what I got as well. So I got. Am I going the right way? No, yeah, gonna go that way. So I got these from Lidl's for like a tenner a box.
Yeah.
And then I've sanded them all back and done the Lichtenberg on the top. And we got 2 whiskey tumblers and some granite blocks. Yeah, some granite blocks that go in a little bag, so you can freeze the granite blocks. Put them in the bag, put them in the freezer, so they don't melt and water down your whiskey. Well, you know what I mean? While they're keeping it cool. Yeah, pretty good actually. I've got them up for 30 quid a box as well. So
that's cool.
I'm doing good. I'm getting there. Oh, something else I'm going to make as well next week. Somebody's asked me to make it. I was doing all the elf on the shelf stuff, sending Little and off with a packed lunch. She didn't know until she got to school.
Oh God.
Oh, that elf on the shelf was so naughty. Got up to loads of mischief. Loads and loads of mischief this elf on the shelf did, I'm telling you. Serious. But yeah, smoker boxes. So I'm going to make some of these. Going the wrong way again. Smoking box. For actually smoking food. Making it taste nice.
All right. That's a good idea.
You do taxidermy? No. I'd love to do a bit of taxidermy.
Oh, yeah. No, Leah does that, yeah.
Where's my box? Where's my box? Where is it? Where is it? Ooh. Oh, you'll like this. Ooh, you'll like this then. You do taxidermy. You'll like this that I've got. Mostly bugs. I've got a fox's head.
Oh, nice.
I've got a fox skull, and I've done gold enamel on it as well on the top.
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
But the jaw's still connected. Look.
Yeah.
It's still connected. It still works. It's got a little tooth in there as well.
Oh, poor thing.
Isn't that cool?
It is cool.
Yum, 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 yum. But what I did was I put it in this box with a light unit in the bottom of it, and then I put a little thing on top. It's got the LED light switch for it. You plug it in on the side there. It's got the sensor. Where's the sensor? Oh, it's on the front actually. It's the little sensor bit on the front there. So you can change the colours and you can make it flash and all the rest of it. And I sit that inside the box like. So when people open it, they're like, "Oh my god!" So cool. I make all sorts of bad shit, don't I? I do. Yeah. I love it. I'm so creative. I love it.
Yeah, I noticed. Good being creative.
Yeah, they're the shelves I was building out of the scaffolding boards, making shelves with the Lichtenberg on it.
I don't have I don't have Facebook on there. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Oh, table I made, and I sold it. 180 quid I sold this for.
Nice.
It's oak worktop, £90 a metre they are. I made the steel box frame base to go on it as well. It was quite chunky as well. Yeah.
Hold on, Leah.
Yeah, look at that. Look at the Lichtenberg on that. That turned out so nice.
Yeah, let me have a look.
That's a proper fractal burn, that.
Right. That's cool, that. Yeah.
It is. And then they did a gold enamel in that.
So hold on a minute. I'll just remove you from solo. Put mine on. Hold on a minute, Sam.
Yeah. Swear to God.
I don't know whether you can see that. But that's what Leah's done.
What's that made with? Butterflies. I can see the butterflies.
Yeah, that'd be taxidermy. Butterflies. Taxidermy butterflies.
That's nice. I like it. Is there crystals and stuff in the bottom as well?
Have a look. No, it's just like, yeah, could be crystals and lights, but yeah, it's still
lights,
cool.
Yeah. That's brilliant. I love it.
Beetles.
Oh, that's your fox skull. All right. And beetles, right.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, I like that, Leah. That's pretty. That I like. Yeah, crystals. I thought it was. Yeah, that's nice. I like it.
And lights, yeah.
I like it. That's so creative. It's brilliant. That's fantastic. I love it.
I'll come out of solar now. There we go. Sorted. Really cool. One thing I'm not is bloody creative, that's for sure. Yeah. Beauty and death. Yep. I have 2 mink skulls as well. Cool. Cool, Leah. I don't know how much is that.
I've just saved you as a contact as well.
Oh, cool.
Mink skulls. Ooh.
Very nice. Yeah, she sells as well. She does. They have like a bit of a business as well. She does even in resin and stuff like that. I mean, I did, but not. They were too small for me years. I had was it tarantula fangs in resin for my things in my ears.
Do you know what resin I've been using recently?
Okay.
This stuff, fantastic. It costs double the price of the 24-hour setting, but it's
Right,
the
have a look
UV
again. Let's put you
resin.
back on solo again. Go on.
It's this stuff,
UV
UV resin, and you can use, you know, the nail lamps with the UV lights inside of
Yes.
it. You can use them to cure it, and it's done in minutes, literally a couple of minutes. Sets done.
That's good.
Yeah, it's brilliant. But you can't use it for deeper, but you can only use it for about, I think the deepest I've gone with it is about half an inch. That's as deep as you can pretty much go with it, because the light doesn't cure it underneath fully.
No,
for some
it's probably not
kind
too.
of, yeah, and
Yeah.
it becomes kind of floaty, like, yeah. But yeah, this isn't cheap stuff, I'll be honest with you. And I've got about, say I've got about 3/4 of a bottle of this. I try using this sparingly, to be honest with you. But yeah, I've got a big box of silicone mold stuff, and I make all the jewellery.
Yeah, she does jewellery.
Where is it?
All right, let's have a look, see if I can find.
Yeah, I've got loads of jewellery stuff. All the beads and all the rest of it. I do all like silver chains, you know what I mean? I got a couple of rings of them. So yeah.
Leah, do you want me to give him your Facebook? Actually, Unusual Pets or your name, you know, under your name.
That's what I pay for that one, Leah. Oh. That's pretty much what I pay for that. It was about 25 quid, 20 or 25 quid for that half a litre. Yeah, that's about right, yeah. For example, what I'll show you, I've got one in my eBay basket at the minute. It's always popping up because obviously I'm always looking at it, like, you know what I mean? I'm always looking at the resin. I'm always trying to get a cheap price.
Yeah, because sometimes they give you deals and knock some money off, and you're like,
there's a trick for you all as well. Like, yeah, if you want to buy something, put it in your basket, right, and leave it there for a week, and the seller will make an offer to you and knock about 10% off or something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, like that stuff. See, that stuff's 20 quid for that. That's double what that is. Do you know what I'm saying? You get twice as much, but it's 20 quid, but it takes 24 to 48 hours to cure.
Wouldn't you? Yeah, you get your stuff delivered to the lady's house, would you, or your friend's house? Where would you pick up your deliveries?
I can get it delivered here.
Yeah, delivered to your actual where you are now.
Yeah, to this box.
That's cool.
Yeah, postman literally drives up here. I've got my big sign outside here saying Sab's Workshop. So if you send something to me, I can give you the actual address of the farm, but then you head it with Sab's Workshop. Postman knows exactly where to bring it, brings it straight to my door, knocks on my door. There's your parcel. Thank you very much.
Phew. There you go.
Can't fall off. Can't go wrong with that.
Bloody hell.
Me. Don't like the big screen. It's brilliant. Isn't epoxy resin brilliant? Because, like, if we didn't have it, we wouldn't be able to make our own stuff.
Oh, dear. Oh, God, he's on one again.
Yeah, but there's like that, because a lot of people don't realize there's lots of different resins. You can get deep pores. You know what I mean? You get stuff that's even mixes up different ratios and stuff like that. So some of them you get 2-to-1 or 1-to-1 or 3-to-1 or, do you know what I mean? The 1-to-1's best if you're going to be doing that. But yeah, there's lots of different resins out there, to be honest with you. So you've got to be careful what you use. I made that mistake a few times. I tried using the quick setting stuff on a deep pour, but it just goes off too quick, doesn't it, when you're making it up and trying to pour it all out? You're limited with time. It's like, but then also if you're trying to do a deeper pour, you're going to be waiting up to 48 hours for it to cure. So it's all swings and roundabouts. You've just got to, it's all a learning curve, isn't it? It's like anything, like any job. You've got different tools for different jobs.
Yeah.
No.
Very true.
Yeah, it gets so hot as well, Stephen. That's right. Yeah, it's melted one of my pots before. Yeah, it literally melted the pot, and it all poured out at the bottom of the pot. It just because I was using a plastic tub to actually mix it up in, and it got so hot, it literally melted a little hole in the bottom of the pot and just went everywhere. I was like, God damn it! So yeah, make sure you mix it up all right in that as well. Yeah.
Ugh. I'm going to call it about 1:30.
Okay.
Because I've got to feed me jumping spiders and stuff like that.
What are you going to call it?
I don't know what I'm going to call it. I'm just going to call it feeding jumping spiders and stuff. Oh, and the frogs. I'm going to have a bloody protesting frog. She's gone right to the window. She usually sits on the log in front of the window. She's actually gone to the window now. So she'll be jumping up in a minute and be like, woman, feed me. I'm starving here. Oh, night. Well, no.
Night,
Thanks for coming in, mate.
Snap. Good night.
Leah, I have another female that had babies. I paired it with the same male, and she wasn't in with the male.
And the male was like, "Woo, I'm in there! Come on, let's have babies."
No, he already paired the last female, so he paired with another female. And I didn't think that.
Oh, bring me all the holes. Bring me all the holes. That male spider sat in its tank going.
But it must have worked because she had babies, and now she's on another egg sac. So there you go.
That male spider sat there in his tank going, "My milkshake brings all the girls to the yard, and damn right, it's better."
I don't know. This second female. It's her first egg sac. So there's quite a few in there. So it's like, oh. So yeah, there's a few, and like I said, she's on another egg sac. Oh,
spider snake.
But there's.
Drop me down a big screen.
Oh yeah, I'll take you off. Sorry. Bloody hell, woman. Exit from solo. Right. Yeah, I've got 3 I've got to save for someone. Then Leah's. So it's about, I don't know, it's about 30 or 40 over there now. Ooh, that's cool, Leah. And the best thing about it is then you can swap them over. And males to females. More babies. Well, my other half said he's going to help me out buying some different localities of jumping spiders for me. I'm like, yay. Why not? Try and get a few more different ones
in my coffee
out there. Why not? I mean, this is the second time I paired them, and it's worked out well. I mean, I got told the other day, it's like, usually when you first do it, it fails. It's like, it didn't fail for me, so what the fuck what did I do? I've had loads. Oh, yeah, I've got that male widow, but I haven't got a female one. He's got to be coming to his end, because I've had him for a while. The females are aggressive.
How long did it live for?
They only live for a couple. Some of them can live up to 18 months, and some of the bigger ones, like the eyelash ones, they can live up to about 3 years.
Not bad.
Yeah, the short-lived. Because I'll say the difference between spiders and tarantulas. Spiders don't live that long. Wow. Hi, Michael. But yeah, but tarantulas can live up to, if it's a male, they only live a few years, like up to 2 to 5 years, something like that. Then you get some tarantulas that can live up to 10, 12 years, 20 years. So it's a fair while.
Hey, Michael.
Yeah, my yellow ball python's out. He's out a lot, that snake. A snake that used to hide away, he's out all the time. Every night, he's out. This snake is shedding. That means this snake's going to get bigger. Why does poor Katie keep coming back to him? He just eats all her cakes. Where's all them bloody cakes you're eating? So I'll just blame it all on that, Michael. You always nick all your misses.
Oh, here's one for you. Went in the bloody shop yesterday.
Jackie doesn't hate the word moist at all. Yeah, go on.
I went in the shop yesterday and they had a basket on the floor and it said free for £1.
Oh, the honey, yeah.
Free for £1. And I put them on the side and I was like, why are these free for £1? He went, oh, they're gone out of date. I went,
but honey doesn't go out of date.
You're mental. Honey doesn't go out of date. I said they found honey from Egyptian tombs that you could still eat now if you really wanted to. What the hell are you talking about? It's gone out of date. I'll take all 3 of them, please, for £1. Put it in a bit of hot water. You know, it had crystallized a little bit. That's all it was.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and then it'd be right.
Half of the bottle had crystallized up. So I literally just sat it in a jug of hot water.
Yeah, and then it salts it out. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought, Stephen. I was like, what? You've gone out to date? Are you off your head? I'll have all 3 of them for £1 then. They're usually £4 each. Well, yeah, £3.
Yeah, they are. £3.90.
I got tenner's worth of honey for £1. Love it in my coffee.
I have it in that fruit tea. This is should be lemon raspberry. I'll have honey in that.
Yeah, I had it on my Weetabix earlier as well. I had 2 steak medallions, and then afterwards I had pasta with tomato passata, with some herbs and onion, some cheese. I ate all that as well. I was like a pig. And then I ate 4 Weetabix with milk and honey. Yeah, bottled water gone out of date. It's like, yeah, I suppose because the plastic breaks down into microplastics and goes into the water, I presume. Then.
Yeah, it probably does.
Himalayan pink salt. Yeah, that's mental. That I've read that as well. I had one that actually says Himalayan pink salt. This comes from the Himalayan mountains and is approximately 2 million years old. And then it's got a best by date on it, and you're like,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
So it's been there for 2 million years, but as soon as you put it in a container, that's it. It's got a lifespan of 6 months. Is that it?
I tell you, they come out with some right random crap, don't they? They really do. I'll feed you in a minute. You're not starving. I feed you every day. Oh, God. Protesting frogs, eh? Oh. You're meant to be going to sleep now because I fed you a minute ago.
Right.
Cornflake's gone hiding, she has.
Cigarette and then bed, I suppose.
Yeah. Well, I don't smoke, so it's good. I never tried. Never wanted to.
Yeah, it's not good for you. I wish I never started, to be honest with you.
Oh, it's not even if it's the case of whether it's good or bad for you. It's more of a case of money. How much has everything fucking gone up to?
Oh, well, to be fair, I won't lie. I go to the cheap shop for mine. I go mine to the European foods shop.
Yeah, I know you get the place to do that, but still.
But even still, it's like, well, it depends where you go. If you go over to Hastings, I can pick it up for £17.50 for a 50-gram pouch. And it is good stuff. It is normal, brilliant. You know, it's not knockoff. It's not cheap stuff. It's not the nasty stuff. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
But then if you go where I am locally, because we're more going out into the countryside over this way, they charge 20 quid. It's the same. It's the same person. It's the same guy. Owns the same shop, but he charges £17.50 in Hastings and 20 quid over here because they know we haven't got, you know what I mean? We have to travel to go and get it cheaper. They know it. Like, stupid.
Oh, God. It's Toby the Poltergeist that wants it. Wants what?
But even 20 quid for 50 grams, man.
I know. I can't believe how much that's gone up because I've known people
Ridiculous.
go in and buy it and stuff like that, and it's just like, really?
Ridiculous.
Yeah, it's just so expensive.
When you think of the concept of, well, like a 50 gram in the shop has cost you, what, 25 quid-ish? 25, nearly 30, whatever it is, yeah? But here's the irony about that as well. So it's brought into England, the tobacco's brought to England, it's packaged here, and then they put it on our shelves for 25 quid. But then they'll send it straight back out to like France, Belgium, Holland, Germany, wherever around Europe, and it's like €7 a pouch. It's done more travel, but it's cheaper.
Yeah, it's a bit sauced.
The government. It's because of the taxation on it, that's why.
Yeah, tax everything else, so why not?
Because they want to take a big cut off it.
It's not really worth it.
That's the luxury of living in England, I suppose.
Yeah, you get ripped off left, right, and centre.
You pay tax on your tax.
You do. Right, bloody robbing sods. You really do.
And then they want to tax you on that tax that you've paid.
Oh yeah, sugar tax. Yeah, I know about the sugar tax, Leah. That's ridiculous.
Sugar tax,
wow.
yeah. Sugar tax, what's that about? Right. Well, all that sugar tax that I've been paying extra on top of the thing should be paying for my teeth to be fixed from all the sugar I've had then, shouldn't it? Technically speaking, I haven't paid to have my teeth fixed. I've already paid it. Give me the service.
Yeah. It doesn't make you stop at all, though, does it, Leah?
It doesn't make you stop.
No, it doesn't.
It hurts your wallet.
You're like, no, why is it so bloody expensive?
Why don't they just ban it outright?
No, but then sweetener's just as bad. It's got all that fucking aspartame and everything in it. It's like,
yeah, what they used to mix up bloody concrete back in the day as well.
Yeah, exactly. And that's bad for you.
Yeah, isn't it? Nope, it just makes me broke. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I'm robbing sods. Oh, yeah. Oh, I hope I've got enough fruit flies in here. I don't think I have.
To be fair, though, I'll be honest. If I can't afford it, I'll do without.
It's better that way, really.
I'm like that. I'm good like that. If I can't afford it, I'll do without until I can afford it. I'd rather, but I put things in order. You know what I mean? If it comes to like, if I've got 20 quid in my hand and I need food or I want back, I'm going to get food. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Priority.
Or if I owe somebody else some money, then I'll pay off my debt first before I go and buy myself a luxury. Kind of one of them. Like I'm really good like that. A sugar tax is why British Sugar got the medical cannabis contract, as they would have gone bankrupt. And the UK is the biggest exporter of medical grade in the world. Yes, that's true. And that's done through the CAN card. Is it CAN card? Yeah.
Oh, dear. It's all right. They'll find something else to tax it. I don't know what yet, but they'll tax something else just to screw us over more.
Don't give them any ideas, Jackie. Don't give them any ideas. Don't be mentioning
it. They will do. That's the problem.
Oxygen tax.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for that, man. I'm waiting for the air tax. Yeah.
Yeah, the air tax. Yeah.
Well,
since you get clean air, we're taxing you on it. It's like, What?
That's what I mean. Exactly that. Because what they'll say is, "Oh, we've built these massive stations to purify the air. And we want you to pay for it through your taxes." Have you heard about what they're doing with the BBC?
Yes, Netflix. Yeah, it's shit.
So there's no charge for it anymore, but they're going to raise the taxes to pay for it. So we're still paying for it.
Yeah.
I don't even watch the BBC.
I mean, why the hell would you want to bloody support that? No.
I wouldn't.
Exactly. I wouldn't really support them either. I made a choice to get rid of all the bloody channels. You know, I didn't want to watch it. I was sick of it all. It was just crap.
I'll be honest, I love smoking weed, but I had to give it up. I had to. I've got one of them addictive personalities, and I know myself too well, so I had to quit it. Well, I quit it ages ago, but it's because I get into I'll quit it for a couple of months, and then when I do start again, it's like I'll just have one, and then that one leads into two, and then that two leads into three, and before you know it, a couple of months down the line, I'm do you know what I mean? I'm smoking what would have lasted me a week only lasts me a night. You know, it's like alcohol. It's the same with alcohol.
Fair enough.
So I just have to cut it.
So many bloody things that they just... Believe it or not, I've not drank that much since my bloody birthday. I didn't have much over Christmas or New Year's. It's just...
I was going to say, I've never really had you down as a big drinker, but I remember a few months ago when you were on your bloody arse on that chair there. And
that was my birthday. That was my birthday, that.
That was so funny that night.
I used to go out at the weekends, but I just... Nah, not anymore. I used to tell the kids when they you know, as a man are all adults, I'm like, yeah, it was all your fault. You lot made me drink. It's like make them feel fucking guilty. Oh dear.
Yeah, see, Damo's got it. Stephen's all right with it. See, that's it though. If you know you're okay with it, then yeah, you know you're okay with it. But
yeah, well,
that was so funny. That was so funny on your birthday, though. Honest to God, it was so bloody funny. You were on your floor, on your back, and you were like, "Come on, Simon, just do it." And he's like, "No, you fucking got to laugh." He's like, "Well, just get up and get to bed."
Oh dear. He doesn't even remember half of it either, so it was just funny.
Yeah, we was all a bit worried towards the end. Yeah. It was getting a bit like that. Yeah, but that was such a funny night to watch you. I swear it was.
Oh well. So I don't know when I'm going to drink loads again. I don't know. I'm not too bothered now. We've got alcohol in the house. It's just been sat there. In fact, Simon's had more than me, and he's usually, when I met him, he was drinking less than I did. So I don't bloody know. Because my son bought for Christmas some amaretto, and he kept saying he was just putting in his coffee, you know, because you can have amaretto coffee. Yeah, and he kept saying, "Do you want any?" And I'm like, "No, I've got to go and sort the animals. I don't want it." You know. So yeah, I think he's drank it all now. But that lasted nights, several nights. He was just putting a bit in his coffee, and that was it. You know, he had one coffee. So yeah, that's all gone. So I'm like, I'm not bothered. I don't care. I said, as long as he doesn't touch me JD, my Jack Daniels, he's fine. He'll live.
It's your ear.
Oh dear. Probably needs cleaning out. It's probably all dry crap from the earwax and stuff.
Earlier. I had a proper strip wash earlier on. Proper strip wash.
Don't matter. You can still get bits in. Sometimes you just need to give them a bit of a clean.
I'll give
Or
it a
even,
clean.
yeah. Yeah. I said since then, I've not really had a proper drink. Since then. I don't do weed, Leah, so you're not weird. I don't
Not
do
weird.
it. Nothing weird about it. I've got friends that do, but I don't. So there you go. I've been around it quite a few times. I've known people who did it. But that I used to say it's up to them. I didn't care.
I got told off at Herb again, didn't I?
You did get told off at Herb again for?
I had a bifter out the back, didn't I?
Oh, God.
Management came out and they were like, "It stinks out here. Can you take it away, please?"
Oh, shit.
Mel came out. She was like, we're getting in trouble. So I did. I disappeared with it. I went up the back. I came out the back, walked up, ran up the street, and sat in the car park up there. Yeah, I went out the way with it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, it's only fair. If you get told, you get told. It's as simple as that. Like, yeah.
It is. I'm not a good girl, but I just don't smoke that shit. I just never bothered. I was just very funny about ways of parting with money, like with cigarettes. It's like, no, I'm not parting with money for that. Sorry, not happening.
Stephen's right.
Yeah, dreaded to get told. She did get told.
It was dread. I had to go and tell Mel that it was me who had the first one. Like, it's only because like dreaded was there, she had one as well. Like, she was the one got the stick for it, and I went over to Mel and I was like, no, it was me who sparked the first one actually, and I'll take it over there. And she was like, all right, oh yeah, okay, respect for that actually for standing up. And, yeah, respect for that. She did. She actually respected me for that. Like, which is only fair. Like, you know what I mean? It's the way you should be. Own up, confess, own up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's the best way. Honest is the best policy in my eyes. I couldn't let somebody else take the fall for what I was doing. That's not fair, is it?
Yeah, and I'll be like, yeah, it's all her fault. It's all her fault. But nah, I know what you mean.
I'm not like that. But that's why now you understand, Jackie, why I was so quiet that night. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was a bit more recluse that night. It's because I got that text message in the middle of the bloody afternoon, so I was a bit like, gutted.
Oh,
I was really looking forward to having a good night that night and just letting loose and just being me. And
then you find out you're fucking homeless. That's shit.
Yeah, that's why my head was a bit. You know what I mean? I didn't let it interfere too much. You know what I mean? I didn't run around and be like, I still had a good night. I still got to know us all. We still went on that mad urbex in the middle of bloody Stoke.
Oh my God.
That was brilliant. That.
Oh God. Crazy. Yeah.
The thing is, I knew that building pretty well. I've been in that building previously as well, so I knew what that building was all about. I lived in Stoke for on and off for a few years, didn't I? So I knew exactly where I was, and yeah. Stu, that's why she did it. She did it the cowardly way.
She went away and then fucking audibly.
Yeah, she did it the cowardly way. Yeah, she did it. Yeah. The thing is, I kind of knew. I won't lie. I kind of got the vibe from it anyway. I was like kind of half expecting the text message that weekend anyway. I kind of knew what she was kind of going to do. Is because 2 days before I left, she kind of cut me off. As in, like, there was no more. She didn't show me any more love. She wasn't. When I leaned in to kiss her, she was like, moving away from me, and I'm like, oh, what's that about? So that was 2 days before I went up there. So yeah, it was one of them. I kind of half knew, like. So.
Really.
But anyway, right. It has been fantastic being on your live stream tonight, Jackie. Thank you very much for inviting me.
Yes, it's been cool. Having you on there. So at least when I go live again, then I know to maybe throw a link into it for you as well. Because I have people. Yeah, I'll throw the links in. And it's up to people whether they respond or not. There you go. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you are better off without somebody like that.
I know. Like I said, I'll take the silver lining on it. At least it's happened now and not in 10 years or 15 years' time when I'm past over the hills, you know what I mean? And I haven't got all of this going on. Yeah, we knew what you meant. And to everybody.
At the end of the day, she's going to come undone anyway, one way or another. and he's doing all that shit, it's all gonna police. It's all gonna come back on her. It will do. And then she'll realise, and it'll be like, oh, and you'll be like, sorry, I've moved on. You know,
already told her that as well.
You don't, but it will. It'll all come back. It always will.
Every dog.
Yeah, indeed. So,
thank you to everybody in chat also. You have all been fantastic. Brilliant having you all here.
Yeah, it's been cool. It has been cool, definitely. And it's been just so quiet without Melissa. How dare she be quiet? But I'm sure she said she's got doing a, what the hell would you call it now? One of her, not gigs, festivals or whatever. I think. I don't know what she's doing something tomorrow. Can't remember what. That's the thing. I thought she did a festivals further on in the year, but I don't know what she's doing. So I am going to go. So I'm going to say good night to you awesome lot. Thank you all for coming on, and thanks for Sab for coming on and showing all these things that he's been doing and how you've been living and the rest.
It's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, but at least, like you said, you're not out in the cold and in the rain. At the end of the day,
still in my shorts and t-shirt.
Yeah, because you made your little room warm and toasty. Yeah. So good night, Barry. Thanks for coming in. Night, Sue. Night, Leah. Night, Tracy. Who else have we got? People. I know loads from Leah. DMCs. Anybody else? No, it's everybody buggered off. Yeah.
Neil. All the lurkers coming in now, look.
Hello, Luke. Yeah. Night, Luke. Night, Tracy. Night, John. Bye. So I just couldn't help it. Right. Hope everybody has a good night or good evening, morning, wherever you may be. And I will catch you all later. And see you on the next video on Monday. So, night all.